What are we doing today in Megami, whatever? Bro, it says, I don't want to spoil it, Gio, but it says Devil Busters 2 is one of the next, like, little, descriptions of the area. After Shinjuku, it says Devil Busters 2. Huh? We go back into the game? Or we play the game again? That sounds cool. I dig this old one, man. I know lots of people skip this game, but I'm really digging it. Like seeing the, seeing where it all comes from. Like, seeing where all the, all what will be the genre, all what will be the game, you know, the series comes out of this one pretty much, right? Like, this is the second one's where they had guns, and you can see like this is I think a pivotal game to play to see the game design origins of Megaten. I think it is, because like everything after, once this game is out there, right after they made this one, everything's standard. Everything, like, they slowly iterate a couple new features in the later ones, but almost most of the core is there. Like, most of the ideas that will make up the genre, I mean, the genre, make up the series, it's kind of a genre, it's almost a genre, are in this one, right? Like, this is the one that broke the ground. This is the one that found out what works and what doesn't work. It is kind of sparse in story, but what story there is cool. Like, we're in the post-apocalypse in Tokyo now. And every game after that would mimic that. Like, the destruction of Tokyo happens in a couple of them. Like Nocturne, a lot of people play Nocturne their first one, and that part blows them away in that one, where the world ends. But it's happened every time. It's happened in each one, right? And this was the start, in between the two of them. Between Megami Tensei 1 and 2. This is a pivotal game that doesn't get enough attention, I think. I know it's not getting us a lot of attention either. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying seeing this. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's worthwhile to see. I think so. Like, losing our arm to the robot, to the sticking our arm in a thing and getting it ripped off at the end. That was pretty sick too. Lost arm status. That was pretty sick. Let me see. Checkpoint. Yeah, we got a new arm. Oh, it mentions that there. Yeah, went to the cybernetic place, got a new arm, lost arm, yeah. And now we have more space for demons. That's something too. See, I guess it could have gone worse. We fought the boss before we lost our arm. That's pretty good. We already beat the boss in the tower. That would have sucked if we had to then beat the boss. However, I don't know if we actually got the pillar afterwards. Oh, to go to the demon world, we need the pillar, all the pillars. So we do have to beat the tournament, the sun pillars of the tournament. I mean, at the arena. Okay. We had, which one was it? It was the water one? Cyber arm. Oh, we gotta go back. We have to go back to that tower and get the pillar out of the thing still. Our robot arm can get it. I guess maybe it has like a sensor. If you put in a human arm, right, it bites it off. But if you put in your cyber arm, I guess you're able to get it. So we have to go back. We have to go back and get that. Okay. I'm looking at the guidebook thing. It shows all the pillars that we need to get to the demon world, which is still a little bit ahead, but the sun one is in the arena. You have to beat 5 times in there. We did 4 or something. I didn't do 5. I was trying and then we didn't do it. We can do it though because we can switch Pokemon. You have to beat Ballum, that's normal story, I think. You have to beat Leonardo, we did that to get the to get Mars. We got to go back into the tower, basically exactly where we were. Reach our hand in again. Pazuzu gives us another one. Then there's some other one, I'm not sure where that is yet, but I'm guessing it's later still. Zaraton, we find one too. We haven't been to Zaraton yet either. They said it's a new island. I don't know what that is. I assume we have to go across like a turtle to get there. Oh, okay. The tower, this Adon Tower thing, so it's in the Sea of Poison. Let me see, where is this? The tower with the magical barrier. In the north, it's the Buddha statue north of Shinjuku. Huh. It has Izanami. Huh. Okay, I don't know what that means. We'll try to check it out though. We beat the guy in Ueno. It says there's a tower north of Shinjuku. And then in Shinjuku, I think we should be able to go to Shinjuku now. That's where Pazuzu's hanging out. All the buildings there had a barrier on them when we tried to go inside. I think we can go inside now though. And then it mentions playing Devil Busters 2 again. Huh. We're somewhere around the middle of the game. Somewhere around the middle. Apparently this part, I closed the YouTube. Oops. There's a number of things. Apparently go to the Demon World. We go into it. Oh, we went into it at the Hachigo statue, but we weren't able to go off that little island. But I assume that is the Demon World. Alright, I'll be right back. In the guide it mentions how you can end up dying by doing auto on the wrong monster. It's true. It's true, you can. You can. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to do that. Next boss, maybe. We might be able to. I mean, we've been making progress every day pretty well. Pazuzu's the guy that woke us up, Gio, and I think we have to fight him soon. Like, so what's happening in Tokyo, right, is Bao and Pazuzu are like fighting over it, and Pazuzu kind of tricked us. Is what it seems like. He kind of tricked us and was like, "Oh, you guys are the you're the heroes," and you're like, "Oh, okay, I guess." By doing what? By doing auto. By clicking the auto command, Gio. By letting it auto. Letting the auto mode go. I definitely die that way sometimes. By not carefully picking your things. You definitely do. It mentions like there's like some, I guess, some ability that you'll definitely die if the enemy has it. Like auto, like return physical or something. But yeah, it's definitely a common way to die in these games. Because the auto is nice, but yeah, the wrong monster, it'll get you killed. Because like, I think it goes through, when it comes to your attack, I think it uses what you used last time. Like whether it be gun or sword. So sometimes that doesn't work out for sure, because some people guns better, some people swords better. I don't really know like what the requirement is between the two. Somebody mentioned kinda like, but it was like vague. It was like certain monsters you want to try to tear through or something like that. Hey, so we beat the cult. That was nice. Next it says there's some tower north of Shinjuku, but in Shinjuku we're supposed to be able to fight Pazuzu. And then it says Del Busters 2 coming after that. I'm excited about that too. That's cool. That's cool. We get to see the video game again. I'm curious about what happens to Guy. Do we ever get him back? Maybe we do, right? Maybe he becomes a party member again. I'm curious about that. Oh, we gotta go back in the tower. Gotta remember that. We gotta go back. There's two things we gotta do. We gotta beat the arena in Goraku, and which I tried but I didn't beat it. We need to get a pillar there, and then we got to go back into that tower where I lost my arm, go back to the same room, do it again, but now we can do it because we have a cyborg arm. It doesn't say you use the cyborg arm to do it, but it says go back after and do it again after you have your cyber arm. Man, if I was a kid, like if I played this as a kid, that cyber arm part would have stuck with me forever. You know what I mean? Like, think about the games that you played as a kid and like what was cool to you. That part would have been so cool to me. I would have probably been like sketching people with cyborg arms after that, you know what I mean? Like that's sick. On Super NES, I didn't have one, but I had a Sega. But you know what I mean, right? Like Phantasy Star 4 left that kind of impression on me. Phantasy Star 4 was this game kinda, or maybe the Shin one or whatever, something like that. What it would have been to Japanese people, Japanese kids. What time are we at? Are we ready to start? We're at 16 minutes. We could start. I'm just saying that would have stuck with me. Losing your arm and getting a cyborg arm, that's it. And I love that shit, that kind of sci-fi stuff. Anyway, Pazuzu? I don't know what Pazuzu is. Should we ask the robot? Let's ask a robot. What's a Pazuzu? Like, what even is that god? Why is he a pain in our ass? What's it a reference to? Because the reference is some real mythology thing. I could just ask him this one, the Megami Tensei II. He's from Mesopotamian mythology. He's a wind demon. This is associated with disease and protection against other malevolent forces, particularly Lamashtu. He's Mesopotamian, so he's old. In the game, Pazuzu plays a significant role in the early part of the story. He is the resistance leader who opposes the rule of the Demon Emperor Baal. Yeah, but is he really like a resistance leader? When the protagonists encounter him, Pazuzu offers them his power and guidance to help overthrow Baal. However, as the story progresses, it becomes clear that Pazuzu has his own ambitions and is not entirely benevolent. Yeah, it's already happened, and I wouldn't really pitch it that way. His depiction of Megami Tensei II aligns with his mythological origins, showcasing him as a powerful and cunning figure with his own agenda. Okay, can you give me more info on his mythological origins? Pazuzu, the demon from ancient considered wind demon. Let's see. Attributes and role in mythology. Pazuzu is depicted with a canine or lion face, bulging eyes, a scaly body, the talons of a bird, wings, and a scorpion's tail. I think he's like a I don't know what his design will be in this remake. He was believed to bring plagues and misfortune, but at the same time he was also invoked as a protective figure against an even greater evil, Lamashtu, a demonic goddess who preyed upon pregnant women and newborns. So he was the god, so he brought plagues and misfortune, but he protected mothers? Basically, like fertility, protective fertility, right? Demonic goddess who preyed upon pregnant women and newborns. So that was a goddess that preyed upon fertility. Amulets and statues of Pazuzu were often used to ward off evil, especially to protect children and mothers during childbirth. Right, okay. Plagues and misfortune. So the idea was the god of luck, I guess. I mean, a god of luck, of misfortune. You would pray to it for the most important fortune in life, giving birth, right? Maybe? Lamashtu we ran across in Hiragami, right? That might be true. You might be right about that. We definitely ran into one. That might have been, they might have connected her to that other one. I know the one you're thinking of. You're thinking of, the one that we learned about during the surrogate Oni, during the Oni case. Or maybe it was in the new one we learned about something similar too. We learned about the god of luck and the god of misfortune. I think you're thinking there was that story in the Oni case about sacrificing their own I think they connected that god too. I think it was like a Buddhist god or something. It was in the Buddhist thing. But it might be supposed to be the same person or when they connect all the mythologies. Japan's big on that, right? Connecting them all back. Right, visit a shrine. Yeah, this was, I think, it might be, they might have mentioned Lamushta. But I think it was the Buddhist like version of her. It was the demon lady. Yeah, the Lamushta is the mother of beasts, so I think they did connect it or mention it goes back to her, right? It wasn't specifically who they were talking about, but I think you're right in that we looked into like further back or like tied it together or whatever, because it says the mother of demons, which she would have been too, right? The one we're talking about. She was some evil Buddhist thing that had a bunch of kids and they ate humans, right? She ate humans or something, and then Buddha stole her babies, stole one of her babies and said, "How do you like it?" That's the one you're thinking of? I think somewhere it did connect those, yeah. I think you're correct. She would eat human children, yeah. And then Buddha stole her kid or something and said, "How you like it, dummy?" Buddha is interesting, huh? The Buddhas. Buddhism stuff is interesting. It definitely is. I want to get back into Yarigami. We learned a lot playing that. I need to play 2 on my own, I think. Or play to like some weird hour where I don't mind going slow and like, you know what, we should play maybe the PS2 version first. Since we're probably going to play it twice anyways. Maybe I do play it on stream But we played the PS2 one because I text took that one. And when you text took it, then whatever, right? Research is easy then. It's a pain in the ass when I have to look up every single thing. If I don't have to look up manually anything, it's pretty, research is pretty smooth. So it wouldn't be too bad. Like it just transitions straight into research stuff back and forth. Which we did when we first played Kyūyaku. And then she became like a protector if you gave her a sacrifice or something. Yeah, you're correct. Amulets and statues of Pazuzu were often used to ward off evil, especially to protect children and mothers during childbirth. Sure. So in Mesopotamia, this would be before the Buddhist thing. They worship this Pazuzu. His dual nature, both as a bringer of misfortune, protector against greater threats, makes him an ambiguous and fascinating figure. I guess that's why, like, he helps us, and then also is out for himself. Pazuzu gained pop culture due to The Exorcist, where he was depicted as a demon possessing the young girl. Ah, so Pazuzu is the one that says "get fucked in hell" or whatever. What does she say? What's the line she says? It's fucking wild, right? She says something insane like that. That's Pazuzu, that's what we're saying? Okay. He has also appeared in various forms across games, literature, the media, and often depicted powerfully but morally ambiguous. He says something like that, right? Like, you'll be fucked in hell, or... I swear, man, there's some line like that in The Exorcist. I don't remember what it is. It's something like that, though. You don't? Do you remember, Gio, or no? Your mother sucks cocks in hell. That's what he says. Your mother sucks cocks in hell. That's what he says. I know you never saw The Exorcist? That's kind of wild. You should watch that, probably, Gio. That's, I mean, it's a pivotal movie, I think, in like the history of movies. So the Pazuzu says that then, if he's the one possessing the little girl. Perfect sort of figure for Cthulhu mythos god that helps or hinders investigators if they felt like it that day. Sure. I've thought about playing some of those Cthulhu games. There's one during World War II, like a tabletop game, Cthulhu something. It's not the regular Cthulhu game. It's like something Cthulhu. And you're like, it's like during World War II. Or like an alternate world from World War II or something. Something. Anyway, we're playing Warhammer soon. Sunday, I think, we'll host the, we'll try to make characters and stuff and talk about it again. I told Leafy that anyway. Sunday night. Tonight I'm thinking we play Megami Tensei till the break. Maybe a little bit after the break too, depending where we are. And then Carl will play Torneko in the morning. Sure. Have you ever seen the one I'm talking about? I forgot what it was. I think it was on Fate system. I think the Cthulhu I'm thinking of. I don't know. Maybe not. It was some... No, that's a different thing. There is a fake Cthulhu though. But, I don't know. It was something. They were like Nazis. I haven't been looking into RPG books for too long. You know me though, I like to just like read RPG books. Or like, and flip through them. And even if I never play the thing. I have so many, bro. I have tons of scans, like... I have some Acton Cthulhu, that's what it's called. I found it. Acton Cthulhu. That's what I was thinking of. Acton Cthulhu. I found the name of it. Acton Cthulhu. It is on the Fate system. Acton Cthulhu. It seemed cool. It's something like it's World War II or something. Secret war against the Nazis' Black Sun. Yeah, it's like you're fighting... It's like you're like the Hellboy group or something. You know, Hellboy was kind of like that. during World War II, is what the story is. Like you're fighting a secret paranormal war with Cthulhu's around, and the Nazis are trying to get him. Ever call World War II Cthulhu? Sure. Yeah, that's probably true. That's because of the weirdness around the Nazis looking into the supernatural, right? That's what all that comes from. It pretty much all comes from that. And I have a book on it too. I have a book which I was listening to on tape. What's it called? The super, like, Nazi something and the symbols of the occult. I was trying to learn like the real things. Oh yeah, Linda. I think the segment went pretty well. I should have done it near the end like that. I should have done it earlier, I think, where I had more energy. I should have done it way earlier before Snorch said that fucking thing and set me off. It pissed me off, man, because I was planning the thing all day, and it's like, how do you not know what I'm planning? You do know. That's why. Do you know why I was pissed off now, Gio? Because that motherfucker knew what I was planning, and he wanted to spoil, like spoiling a fucking birthday party. Like, I know it's not a celebration. The guy died. It's the opposite. But my point is, it's like that, man. He knew exactly what the bit was gonna be about, and he tried to spoil it. Fucker. Fucker. I'm not mad now. I was mad yesterday, though. I swear they are an ads for Actung and Shady's magazines. Maybe. Maybe. But you see, now I got pissed off to you after actually seeing the bit. I had that planned all day, and I was talking about it all day. And the motherfucker goes, can you do an impromptu thing for Space Ghost? No, you might not have seen the line that made me delete it. He said, can you do an impromptu thing for Space Ghost? That's what he said that made me time out and get pissed. You might not have seen it because I did it really quick. I was mad really quick too. Fucker. I'm not mad now. I was mad then. I was thinking earlier tonight, I was thinking maybe I just mute him from like ever seeing him on the channel. Because you know how I kind of do the stream, the chat is like, it's like we're doing an improv thing, right? And you guys are part of the improv. If somebody's gonna be like that, I don't know, I think we gotta kick him out. Maybe I'm being overboard though, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I did all that prep work and the motherfucker just like stumbles in and goes, knowing what I did, Snorch was there when you said your line. You know Snorch was there. If it wasn't Snorch, I would have said he was giving you a prompt. No, I get it. You get it, Parm? Snorch was there when you said your line. What line? What are you talking about? Hold on. Put on this music for a second. Hey, Far, nice to see you though. Welcome in. But yeah, like the chat, it's like a special privilege kind of, right? Like I'm sharing as much as I can of the production and interactivity with you guys. Like I want you to be part of it if you want to be. I gotta capture chat, right? And he abuses that. He abuses it, bro. And he pisses all over it. When you talked about the bit being for Space Ghost, he was there. That's even more thing, because like, when did I say that? At the end? Like it could have been a prompt to start the bit. No, he said, can you do an impromptu bit? And I said, I'm doing it later. I already said, it's backseat directing. It's pissing me off again explaining it, but it's like, no, man, it's out of line. It's like if we're like, okay, we're gonna do the surprise party in an hour, and you're like, can we? And then he just in front of everyone goes, can we do the surprise party now? Like, what are you talking about, man? It's out of line. I see what you're saying, and I'm saying, yeah, that's why it's out of line. He should have fucking shut the hell up and wait till I was doing it. He can't, like, No, I get it. Okay. Like I said, it is snore. Sure. Sure. Anyway, I think it went okay. Still, I'm still. It's not my best performance, but it's my first time trying something like that, like something with where I made all the pieces for the thing. I had a script kinda that I was going off of. It's my first time doing something like that, so I think we did okay. It was my first time ever doing that, like with a script and like with little pieces, little bits. My first time, so I think it was okay. I think it went okay. I could definitely do better. I definitely will do better in the future. The cards, yes, yeah. That was quick thinking, huh? You could hear the sound effect I came up with. That was some credit cards I had. I thought of that the last second. I thought of that the last second. I thought of everything at the last second. I was like, I came with a script for the general episode, but I didn't really use the script as is. I used it like, cause I used it like, okay, this will be the beats, you know, and then just like filled in the blanks. More classic is paper crumpling. Yeah, I thought about crumpling some paper when I was reading the letter, but I didn't have a piece of paper to crumple. When he was reading his fan mail, I thought about like crumpling up a letter and throwing it. But I didn't have like a piece of paper like that, like ready, like anywhere I could see. Like I said, it was thrown together really, but I think it went well for that, right? Considering it was just thrown together like that, I think that means that's encouraging. That means like I should do more of those, and I'll get better at it as I go. And eventually, those bits will be pretty funny. Eventually, like I can't expect them to start good. Even if I think I generally can improv pretty well, I can't expect it to go well with never doing that kind of style before, like a structured couple point thing. That's more structure than I've ever done before. I have so much paper everywhere. Sure, that was the most structured like skit I've ever done, right? I've never had structure like that before. Like I've done recurring bits where like we keep referencing them throughout, right? I've done that, but not like one, like I'm trying to make it a bit tight, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Never done that before. Anyway, let me get the game set up. Well, now that I look everywhere, I'm not really seeing my loose leaf papers. Oh no, oh no. What are you saying oh no about? What are you oh knowing? Where are my index cards? I don't know, man. I haven't got the first idea. Tonight we're going to be playing some Megami Tensei, guys. Now again, this game is not catching on like wildfire when it comes to people watching it. That's fine. I'm going to enjoy it, okay? I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it. I've been having a lot of fun. But not everybody's interested in this. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'll try to play something a little more general appeal next. I don't know what we should play next though. I know people want to see Mother. I know that. I know a number of people do, right? A number of people want to see Mother, play Mother 1 and 2, and then 3. People definitely want to see that. Also going into the later Megami games is also a thing. Shin Megami. But I'm not going to go directly into that one. We're gonna wait a bit before that. Ugh, Mother. I think it'll be fun, Geo. I get you, bro. But I think it'll be fun if I get to start from the first one. There's so many like guidebooks and things. I think it'll be fun. Like to get to explore. I get you though. But I think it'll be fun. Also, when we get a new game, I'm gonna have to make a new avatar and things too, right? I have to make a new main character X, depending on the game. It has to have a cool enough character for me to want to rip off, right? Because the idea is face has no face anymore, right? He has no real face. He has no real body. He has no real perception of that anymore. So he just rips off whatever character he likes and makes himself it. So, but there has to be a cool one he likes, or else it doesn't fit. I just found my Hellboy novel. Nice. Which one do you have? One of the first ones? Bro, read that. There was a sale not too long ago on and they do it every so often on Humble Bundle where they sell like all of them. Like if anybody's into wants to check out a Hellboy, start checking Humble Bundle for when they do comics, and every so often they put all of them up there for like 20 bucks. If you don't want to pirate them, do that, you know. What were the RoboCop games? Only 8 bucks. We should definitely buy that. Carl should play that. The RoboCop game's only 8 bucks. On Humble right now. Bro, Carl should definitely play that. Right? Am I crazy? That's definitely a stream game. I thought I didn't get it because it was always like 40 bucks every time I looked, which is way too much for that kind of experience for me. But 8 bucks, 10 bucks, that I can do for that kind of thing. Have you watched anybody play it, Gio, or no? I think Carl playing that would be really funny. City, it takes place between RoboCop 2 and 3, so it is canon, kinda. The first one, my friend got it for me after the movie. Nice, yeah. No, the old comic, I mean the comics, they're all just kind of like labeled the name, right, of whatever storyline, which is cool, but you gotta figure out like what the order is. Yeah, it's like 10 bucks for the, what's the Murphy edition, Alex Murphy edition, that's his name, right? What does that mean though? What's the Alex Murphy edition? How long is the sale? I'll buy it later. Don't worry about it right now. As long as it doesn't end like in a minute. Yeah. Okay. I'll get it later. But Carl should definitely play that. I'm pretty sure. Grimm's told me to play it before. But again, it was like 40 bucks every time I looked. Like I thought about it. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then I would look. You know what he should play? He should play that, but also play the Judge Dredd game. Because that one kind of sucks, but it'd be really funny to watch Carl play it. You know the Judge Dredd game? He should play both of those. Dredd versus Death, I think it's called. Yeah, now we're talking. He should play both of those back to back. Now we're talking. I remember having a lot of fun with it though, even though it's really crappy. Will Carl be amazing at Dredd? Yeah. Did we load? Yeah, true. We did have a good time with that. With let's see. Yeah, we should the Dredd game where you yell. Yeah, it's on GOG, so I can definitely get a copy of the old Dredd game. And then we'll play RoboCop too. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, well we got Carl. We got some plans for Carl segments then for a little while. Not today. Not starting them immediately soon, but nice. I don't know. I'll figure out when I'm gonna do that. Dredd will be amazing. I agree. I think the RoboCop game would be pretty good too. Have you seen anything for it, Gio? It looks like a good game. I think both are gonna be good. I think like after Max Payne. Remember Carl playing Max Payne? I think on both of those games are gonna be awesome. Carl playing Max Payne was pretty wild. I know Sam liked it a lot too. That maybe that'll be those would be good things to play on YouTube. Maybe those playthroughs should be fun anyway. I only heard Grim talk about RoboCop. He approved. Yeah. Well, it looks good, man. It looks like a good RoboCop game. Like it has all those targeting reticles and stuff, and like it looks cool. Looks cool. I thought about making Face play it, But I think Carl fits it more. Just because I thought it'd be cool that I give face like a RoboCop head. But I think Carl with like a helmet would be really funny. I don't know how to, like, what kind of models I need for Carl to import. I need to look more into that. What kind of things I can get into the thing for him to wear and stuff. Because then we can get all kinds of stuff then. I know it has model. I can import models, and I can even put on the texture. I can put spout. What does that mean? I can put the visualizer. We should probably do this at some point. I could, instead of putting everything through the visualizer, I could put the visualizer into a piece of Carl's clothing, or you know, a model that Carl's holding, and then have everything go through animes through Carl's thing, for a type of setup, like a more traditional setup, like an OBS/anime setup. And then the visualizer is still there, but it's like it could be in something he's wearing or whatever. That'd be cool. Like a TV in the background or whatever. Because you can use spout as a texture. So, I don't know. Dude, there's a RoboCop helmet for Carl. It'd be hilarious. It will be, right? I'm gonna look and see what we can figure out. Because like I can maybe even buy one or something, right? Like from some marketplace or whatever thing. I'm gonna look later. If I can figure out like what kind of models I can import, and if I can import some stuff, I definitely should. And get some more stuff for Carl. Because why not? I know we can. I know that it accepts some kind of models format. I just don't know what. Off the top of my head. Should I just leave you to bootleg a model out of China? Sure, I should probably go to that Chinese website. Just figure out the format we need. Go to that website, I'm with you. I assume there's music on. I get addicted to this, to talking with his music. I get really addicted to it. Because it's like, I don't know, it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable music. Okay. I think I actually saved, so we're good there. I leveled up also. I don't know the other copy OBS apparently. One sec. Oh, let me turn on the regular other stream on the other things. I think I don't turn it on during the visualizer because remember one time it was like on Kick it was showing up like over and over. I think it was the visualizer. I think what's happening is the encoding settings are so low that it was fucking up. Do you know what I mean? Like it was like, and because it's like a secondary thing, it was I know that's the default image now. Because I set it up as the default image, so when I switch to it, it would be that. And this is the default. Don't I have that scene in here? No? I guess not. I don't know. I can't set the screen on fire. What the fuck? That's an oversight. I can change the size of face though, right? Yeah, okay, so that works. This is... I never use the maximum face size. This is the maximum face size. Like I said, I want to recreate the old face. I mean, basically open an old copy of the stream, fix the face, and then put like a fader with it. Make one of these faders where I slide it, and then the face slides off, and then it slides back to how it used to be, where I can make big face. I'll have just to have all the old things, like just use an old version of it, and then you know fix everything, plug everything back in that doesn't work, kind of thing. I think that'd be pretty cool, right? Because then, like, out of character, instead of having no face or no character, I could do that. Right? I could just slide into that mode. Like Wizard of Oz, kinda. Because, I mean, even out of character, I'm not really out of character. I'm just not playing a character. You know, that's not the face. I want to be always in character, I think. Like, I think that'd make the stream better. Not better, but like, more weird. And I think that's better, personally. Oh, you guys can't see it. There you go. I think that's better. People get too weird. People get too, like, they can talk to me. Like, I know that's... You can't talk to me, but do you know what I mean? Like, people get too, like talking to the streamer behind the thing. And I don't like that. I gotta be honest with you. I don't mind, like, if we're talking about something where it's fine. Like, there's a lot of times, like, in the middle of bits, people will talk through the character that I'm doing to me. Like, Cabron used to do that a lot. And I don't like it at all. I think it's out of, like, I think it's... You're not respecting what I'm doing. You know? It feels rude. It feels... It makes it so it's harder to keep the character up. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You get what I'm saying though, Gio, or whoever else is here? When I'm saying, like, some people, like, talk totally through, like, they break the scene, basically. Not like in a funny way, like, in a funny way, whatever. But, like, where they just, like act like the scene isn't even there. They act like the character isn't even there. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like people do that. Can we talk to this dog thing? Doesn't look like it. I understand, yeah, and I'm here still. Nice. Yeah, because it's like, I don't mind, especially, like, and we do intermissions and stuff, but we do, like, times where you can talk directly to me all you want, you know what I mean? But then, like, in the middle of the stream and I'm, like, doing some kind of bit, that's not the time. You know, it's just not. Okay, so we gotta look for some kind of tower. Have we been over there? I feel like we have. Happens to Carl a lot? It does, yeah. It does. And that's the worst time, because Carl, like... that's the worst time for me. Because Carl is... I'm very much, like... I'm, like, letting stuff... like carry me away that I wouldn't normally, and I'm trying to stay in character. I'm trying to do it as a thing, you know. And then to try to, like, switch back while like Carl's upset about something, it's very awkward. It's very weird. It's very it kind of ruins it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to get, but it's not like you can force everybody to go along with what you're doing either. But I don't know what I should do. Maybe just ignore when I don't, like, people acting like I don't want to, in a way I don't want to engage with. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out, so. What is this thing? Because, like, I mean, maybe it's just because what I'm doing is, like, weird, right? But I think, I mean, it makes sense. People have watched TV before, like, or, like, improv things before. I don't think what I'm doing is that weird. I think, like, some people act like it's really weird, but I don't think it's that weird. It's just, like, it's the same kind of thing that you do in, like, an improv troupe or something. It's just long form. Or Mystery Science Theater was like that. Like, it was kind of the same, right? Where they were mostly in character, but, like they were kind of coming up with stuff. Or I used to when I listen to the radio. I yell at the radio already. Sure. It is kind of like radio. It's kind of like War of the Worlds. That's a good one, right? It's kind of like War of the Worlds when everybody thought that was real. Like, I'm trying to do something similar in production where it's like, it's unclear what's real and what's not real. And have fun with that, though. Like, enjoy that part of it, because it's like, it's like, why not enjoy that part? Why, like, make it overly boring and, like, real worldy? Like, if you have the option, why force it back down from, you know, into... Have fun with it, is what I'm saying. And some people just, I don't know, they can't have fun, I don't know the problem, really. I know the people that have issues with it. I know that much. Like, Cabron always had issues with it. But I don't know why. Ah! Crap. Girl's dead. Some people get it, like Sam gets it now. Like, he'll sometimes, like, call me the wrong name or whatever, and then he'll apologize. Or whatever thing, right? Like, he'll call Carl Cracky or whatever and be like, I mean, Carl. He gets it. He gets it. He gets it now. He didn't used to. He gets it now, though. He gets it now. We do need to be here, too. We're looking for a place to heal, though. Is there a place to heal here? No, right? Crap, okay. I don't know where this tower is they're talking about, either. To the north of here? I gotta teleport back to the other place, so we can heal people. Okay, so what are we doing now in the game, guys? You may be wondering. Right now I'm gonna go heal everyone. Then we gotta go back to the tower in Ikebukuro. To the top of that to get the pillar out of the mouth that ripped off her arm. Then I don't know if I'm doing that right away, actually. I'm looking at to the north of Shinjuku because there's supposed to be some tower there we can go to. Maybe we'll go there first. But I planned both of those things in the immediate future. Steam bath healing. Is that what you're asking, what the healing is? Is the healing a steam bath? Hold on. We gotta summon whoever died. Alice died. Oh yeah, we have to do the arena too. We have to do the arena and Koraku also. I think we're only a couple of subs away from, what is it? 300? 400? What number are we close to? 300? That'll be cool. That'll be cool. We are, bro. We got one sub today. We're 298. Nice. We're only 2 away. We might get it today. Might get 300 today. Screen turned white like cotton pus. Filled it up. That was when I teleported, I think. Or I think. We might get 300 today. That's cool. I don't know. I don't think I'll do a celebration until we actually get monetized. Cause like, I don't know. I think I'll just wait until we're actually monetized. The 500 is the one, the celebration. This thing, Gio, hold on. Is this the one you're talking about? This? Or should I do this too? I've done it a couple times when he teleported. That's the teleport, yeah. I'm guessing it's kind of like Star Trek because the computer system's doing it, right? And it checks your computer and it checks your DNA, it says. So I don't totally... I don't know if we're digitized or how that technology works exactly. But something like that, it looks like. Oh yeah, this freaking horse is a problem. I can't talk to him, right? No. Okay. I think we can hold more demons, but I think I got a new one already, so I think we can only hold 2 more. Gun or sword is good against these guys. I need to pay attention. Let's do sword. Lightning, I think, works, but I'm going to only do Han Mahan. Oops. Oh, Atlas has a heal at the end. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just a teleport. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I assume... I assume it digitizes you or something. Because, I mean, hold on. The technology we know exists has, like, the Devil Summoner stuff, right? So, if they can digitize, like, a monster, like a demon, it means, I guess, they can digitize you. Also, this kind of tech is why I think the Spooky Ghost Soul thing actually makes sense. Like, I don't think I'm too ridiculous with that. This kind of game confirms, like, reaffirms me on that. Nice level up. I'm giving him luck now. The concept of digitizing a soul. Because, like, generally I think most people would act like that's ridiculous. But I like it. We had one of these before, the stone thing. Back in the first game. Okay, is that the tower up there? It's gotta be, right? That wall's gotta go to it? Okay, so we'll go win the tournament, we'll go climb the tower first. And then we'll go up here. I wanna see it though. I wanna see this. I guess we can walk in there. Jesus Christ, man. Can we talk to this bird? What do you want? You want to relax, maybe? I'll put my weapons away. We can talk calmly. I'll smile. What do you think? We have a cute face. Let's try to convince. We'll give him some money. Emerald. Wants an emerald. No. 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 I'm sorry. No. Aquamarine? No, you want my gemstone? Fuck off, out of here. Put my weapons away. Try again. 423. Yeah, I'll give you all the money you want. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not giving gemstones. No way. That rag gives me, like, pretty decent items for those. Okay, so this is where we go, I think. Onmon's door. Or Monmon. Monmon? Monmon? What the hell? I'm not. Hold on. Let's ask the robot what the heck a Monmon is. Because that's bizarre. What is Monmon? Oh, it's a gate. Okay, let's ask what Monmon is. Oh, I gotta reset the bot. It bots me yesterday still. Mammon, okay. Right, sure, because it's just the end sound. And that can be sometimes, that's like a nasally whatever, they sometimes use it for M too. Is located after Mammon, a demon associated with greed. Alright, so it's Mammon. Mammon's Gate. It is part of the game's world. Sure. Alright. No, we'll be back. We'll be back. I gotta do the other two things, the more bookkeeping things first. Then we'll go up there. I also kind of want to see if we can fuse anything. Having 10 demons is pretty crazy. Let's see how many we have right now. I think we have 9, maybe 8. 9, yeah. We have space for one more. It's pretty cool though. So the tri-fusion you can only do with good demons, I found out. It's only good ones. Only good demons will partake in the tri-fusion. I guess it has to be like consensual. It has to be consensual. So they have to be good demons. Oh damn, girl might die. But there's a healing room right next door. Alright, she's fine. This is where I leveled when I was watching Levy's stream. I leveled in this little hallway here. Because of the heal thing right there. Consensual fusion. Yeah, you gotta get the permission. I just went like this, is what I did. I would hold the turbo, and I would go across the hallway to the other side, and then I would go back and do it again. That's what I did. Okay, where am I now? Until I got like 10 levels that way. While she was playing Popo LaCroix. I got this thing called On Top Replica that can copy of any window, and I'd use that, and then I'd change the opacity. I know you can use multiple monitors and stuff, and I do for different things, But sometimes you want to be looking like exactly the same like spot almost. So I'll like put the game over the stream, like it was see-through. Because I didn't really need my mind totally on it, right? I just needed to check things sometimes. Wait, so where is the actual room in here with the thing? It's somewhere in here. So I made it mostly transparent, and then just like watch the stream. Your most common phrase here is "girl died." Yeah, she dies a lot, but I gave her a bit more health to try and minimize it. But yeah, you're not wrong. She died. It's because I don't give her any body. It's my own fault, kind of. I heard from my sister. I heard it all from my sister. Here you go. We got a wind seal. That's an important item. I think that maybe lets us use the turtle around a turtle later. I forgot to even check for that. I heard from my sister. I didn't know she was gonna give us something. Okay, well, good thing I checked. Check all these little rooms then. And this one. An empty chest. But that wasn't, it didn't start empty, so it's not worth trying the Jack Frost thing. Tsuchigumo. Yeah, girl dies a lot. But again, it's because it's my own fault, because I tried to max her intelligence stat first, which I already did. Now I'm trying to max her speed stat, and I did up strength a little bit. I'm trying to max luck for ass now. Why? Because here's the thing, a lot of the melee weapons, and the guns too, they say like attack 1 to 5 times, or 0 to 5 times, or whatever it is. And I think the stat that determines that is luck. Maybe it's not though, maybe it's speed, but I think it might be luck. And if it is luck, then I'm thinking that's the way to make them. How do we get in the center? Oh, you gotta go up the stairs. You can't come up this way. You gotta go from the stairs on the floor one down, probably. Okay. Let's check that long hallway though first. Make sure there's nothing at the end of it. There's just some little kid. I was in Ueno. I saw a pretty thing. The Diva Church called it the Pira. I want one. The pillar. We already got one of the pillars, and I'm here to get another one. I'm getting the one that chopped off my hand. There's the elevator over there. One of these days I'll stop letting girl die, I promise, somehow. But yeah, I'm glad we started with the first game. I know I was talking about that earlier, but I am. Like, it's very cool to see the origin of a lot of the mechanics and things, and like what they were thinking about. Like, you can tell what the concept was at this point. Like, adding the guns is because it went... What's up, Snorch? It's because, because we're in the far future now, to give it like a modern feel, right? Is why they added the guns in this one. Because we're in a post-apocalypse now. And before the post-apocalypse, guns, it was like normal modern Japan, so guns wouldn't be a thing. If it took place in America, maybe. The first game could have had guns then, but it doesn't. The first game takes place in Japan, so they wouldn't have guns. Right? It wouldn't even come to your mind. But post-apocalypse, no laws, then yeah, they would have guns. Of course they would. Like, if there's no national borders, because the countries are gone, and there's no laws like that, then of course people in Japan, in a post-apocalyptic Japan, would have guns. Because of course somebody would get their hands on them, and somebody would sell them. So, it is what it is. I mean, it makes logical sense, right? I think it's the door here, in this little part. I don't like these guys giving me poison, but it's not that bad. Oh yeah, I checked the Star Trek thing. I still don't have my 7-day loyalty chest yet, but I'm logging in every day. And I keep doing whatever thing. Craig, sorry I messed up your flow with that other shit. I honestly wasn't aware you had that plan, but I should have figured. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was what I was planning, yeah. That's why I got upset, yeah. Because I thought you did understand that. I mean, like, I thought you did infer that, and you were being an asshole. That's what I thought. I can see not getting it. But yeah. It's fine. It's fine, Switch. If you really didn't know, then okay, man. Then, alright. And alright. But, yeah, that's why. That's why I was pissed off. Because I was like setting up for the thing, right? And like, right at that moment, oh, the lightning doesn't work. Right at that moment, I was looking at my script and my notes and stuff. Like at that moment, you know? I was like, this motherfucker. I figured out that you have to do the daily stuff to get the things to open the 7-day chest. Okay. Well, I click the things. What do I have to do otherwise? I click all the things. Click all the things. Click all the things? Yeah, click all the things. Level up for girl, nice. Look, she's got 30 speed now, almost there. My biggest regret, I think, is, well, I don't really have a regret about it. It's just the nature of streaming. I would have liked to do it less tired, but I wanted to do it in the morning time for lots of reasons. Not just so Ryan could see it, also because that's kind of the time Space Coast was, right? I mean, Coast to Coast was at like 3 a.m., 1 a.m. You know, it was that kind of time slot originally, right? So, there were lots of reasons. I wouldn't say I'm not really regretful about any part of it, but next time I'm gonna make sure, like, I don't know, I'm well rested enough or something. I'm not trying to fix my schedule at the time. Today I woke up at a decent time to have the normal stream, so I'm happy about that. Normal stream today should just be the normal stream time. Like it should be good. But yesterday I was still trying to fix it. So I'm gonna say I regret it. It's fine, and you have to do a first time some circumstance to try something like that, some kind of scripted little thing like that. But in the future, I don't know. I just wish I had a little rest when I did it. A little more rest. Who the fuck rated it a 7? Ooh, Gio did, yeah. Gio did. Gio did. What's up? Oh, how I can see Twitch chat now? I mean, Twitter chat now. I love you. What's up, man? I can see Twitter chat now. That's crazy. In the restream, I didn't know did they add that recently? Okay, my daily goal is set in 11 minutes. Nice. 7's not bad. I'm not mad about the 7 for the bit. I'm not mad about the 7. I think 7's pretty good. Like I said, it was my first time trying something like that. Twitter is chat? Yeah, apparently. Gio, is it at least a solid 7? Yeah, it's a good follow-up, yeah. Alright, let's get this pillar out of here. I've never seen Twitter chat before. Bizarre. I mean, not bizarre, cool. But yeah, I've never seen chat before. Ah, now that we have the cybernetic armor, it doesn't hurt. We can get it. Nice, that's what I thought. Okay. So if we use our teleport, what happens? Where does it take us? Ah, right outside. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping. Okay, so now we gotta go to the arena. Checkmark 1, guys. We did it. You mean X? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, of course I mean X. Sorry. Do you really call it X? Okay. I just... Alright, so now let's heal everybody. We should make a save state since we can't really save. But no, whatever, X, Twitter, whatever. It's never had chat working before. On the B stream, anyway. It does have chat, because I've gone to people's Twitter streams and typed at them before. But it's never shown up in the restream chat. I think they must have added that. Restream must have done that, I guess. Which was always bizarre to me that we didn't have restream chat. We need to win 5 times. I considered a 6, but the presentation was excellent. Well, thank you. The presentation I spent a lot of time on. Solid enough, he says. Stop talking about the rating now. I'm gonna get all mad again. That's solid enough. Snorch, do you listen to this guy? Thank you though on the presentation thing, because I did. You could tell I put together a couple things. I like the Linda. Where is she? This Linda. Yeah, her hands aren't perfect, but I made those. I made that art. I had that run like right before the stream. So I barely even got together all the pieces. You know what I mean? Like the art for her doing her thing. Presenting the, what was it called? Linda's reality repair. Yeah, I got the pieces for that like right before. Everyone's a critic. I know. But like I said, I mean it's fine, man. A 6 or a 7, whatever. It's fine. It's my first time doing it. Yesterday, that was my first time doing like where I have a script and a structure and yada yada. It's always going to be your first time. It's not going to be all that great, right? So I just need to do it more. Honestly, I should be happy that my... Oh, no, why is Nog almost dead already? That my bullshitting or whatever, my improving, was good enough to get that high with that little preparation, you know? That I pulled it all together. I should be proud of that, I think. And I am. I think so. Why does it have so controlled hands? In general, it doesn't. I could have fixed the hands. I didn't have the time, though. It doesn't have that much trouble. Like, I could have fixed the hands. And it, like, in general, my head, like, when I use pictures with hands, they're usually not like that bad. But, see, the thing was... I wasn't worried about the hand so much as the general like presentation of the picture. I was trying to get an image quickly, you know, that carried the aesthetic I wanted. I wasn't that worried about hands. And one of her hands is fine. It's the other hand that's fucked up. I could have just covered it with something real quick. I could have fixed it. You can do in painting and have it redraw the hand until it gets it. Why does it have trouble? Because it's just a, think about it, man. It's just like, if you don't know what a hand, like, the art doesn't know what a hand is. So think about that. So like, it doesn't know like exactly how many digits people have. It doesn't know exactly, you know, like, and even if it doesn't count, like that's not how the art works, right? Like it's not how it's operating. It can kind of count, but not really. Like, just think about a hand, man. It makes total sense. But anyway, the hand I could have fixed. I could have fixed the hand. I just didn't have enough time, and it was like, fuck it. And it was a good looking image otherwise. I had some other ones with better looking hands, but they didn't come across as exactly the aesthetic I wanted. Some people are born with 6 fingers. Semi-FK dinner. Okay, Gio. Alright, let me stay right here. And we'll try this. I need to win 5 of these. That's true, it is true. But yeah, it is definitely true. How come they're going so many times? What's going on? What's his name? Interpedi. What? Interpedi. What does that mean? Bro, it only left us with 5. No, we gotta do that one again. So what am I doing? Hold on. I'm moving save slots. Okay. Load. Okay. Try Atlas maybe? Does it change the bad guy I'm up against? Red rum. Yeah, it does. Damn, that guy's actually really hard. Okay, so... What's load state? F5? Bro, what did I do? What did I do? What did F5 do? I broke the whole thing? It's opening my ROMs or something? You hide it. No, I don't want a desktop menu. I'm stupid. Why would I ever want that? Would I ever want a desktop menu? Okay, hold on. Load state. There you go. That's all I wanted. I know streamer, she has 6 on each hand. Huh. Yeah, some people do. I know that much, but never seen it myself. Some people, there's also people with like thumb toes. You know what I'm talking about? Like where, or sorry, toe thumbs. I mean, not thumb toes. Like their thumb will look like a toe, like a big toe. You ever seen that? Some people have that. I forget what it's called. Club thumb, something like that. Crap, that was a bad fight. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I think maybe we just come back to do this. Because I only have a couple of demons worthwhile. Because it might take forever doing it this way. My dad made a nice pasta. It's nice to eat a meal with my father. It is nice. We had a good conversation about spirituality and organized religion. I'm guessing neither of you are part of an organized religion. I've been recently thinking on that topic. I've recently come to the not the conclusion, but the idea that I think I'm a deist. I think I'm a deist. A deism apparently kind of like fell out of fashion, but it was kind of like the atheism of its day, kind of in a way. But it still believed in like that there might be a god. It accepts that kinda, but its version of God would be like reality itself, like I believe in. So I think I'm basically a deist. I don't know if I'd say I'm specifically a deist, but I'm like basically a deist, I think. Because like basically deism is like saying there's no miracles or anything, and we just use what we can figure out by logic, and there's natural laws, like John Locke kind of stuff, right? I feel like that's very similar to the answers I landed on. Very similar. Very similar. I don't know. Her name is Polydactyl66. I think I've seen them before. You're correct. My dad is very anti-organized religion, but I consider myself a spiritual agnostic. What does that mean? Are you sure you're some... What does that mean? What does a spiritual agnostic mean, Sorge? Like, what does it mean? What do you mean by it? Like, what is spirituality? If you're agnostic, what is spirituality? Do you know what I'm asking you? Oh, that guy's no way he's gonna beat it. Okay. This plan here, let's... I can maybe do it. I keep picking Naga. Let's try just Naga over and over. And hope for like a not that strong monster. Stone Golem's tough. But the Naga's way faster. The Naga's way faster. To the point that the Stone Golem can't even do anything. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Take that. And then we'll save here. We got 1. Alright, let's try Atlas. We need 5 of these. 5 wins. On Baba. That's no way. I don't know how we could get 5. No way. No way. I think we're just gonna have to come back, probably. Or Naga again. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to come back with more monsters that can do this. We definitely do need to beat it eventually, though. Doesn't look like it's gonna be now. Nope. Naga? No. Naga lost. Okay. Because Naga's my only strong guy right now. Atlas is okay. Okay. There we go. But 5 of these? Come on, right? No way. Come on, Arachne, kill him. Okay, so we got 2. And Naga's already almost dead. I'm trying. I'm seeing. Atlas? You know, we could go check if we can do any fusions. No way. Alright. Let's give up now. No, we're good for now. We'll come back. I would say a spiritual agnostic is someone... Well, here's the thing. I'm not asking... I know the way I worded it at first was, what do you mean? I mean, like, what does it mean? But I mean, like, what are you seeking to say that's important to you? I'm going to read the definition that you gave me, but you get what I'm saying? I'm not asking you, what does it mean? I'm asking, what are you trying to describe? Is someone who isn't sure whether a higher power or ultimate truth exists, but still feels there might be something beyond what we can see. Sure. Well, I don't believe in that part, really. I believe in, like... Okay, so here's why I'm saying I'm a deist. I mean, why I think I'm a deist. Because it basically comes down to... let's see. That, like if there is any religion, that the organized religion basically is a corrupted version of it, because it has to be. And I do think that, right? Because, like, there was all the politics over religion, like, when you come down to, like, how the books were even decided, what book would be in the Bible, there was all kinds of weird stuff, man, that's like... And then there was, like, different eras of where people were using the Bible for politics, like, it's hard to imagine that somehow the Bible is still something that represents anything that like stands for God's word, you know what I mean? If there was God's word, even if there was, it's hard to accept that the Bible would really still have that in it, you know what I mean? For me. So there is a God. Alright, we're gonna be done with this for now. We're gonna go back to Shinjuku, teleport back to somewhere and try fusion real quick. Is what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if there is a God, but here's the thing. I don't say there is a God. I say that I put reality itself and nature above me, and if there is such a thing as a God, and I'm in a pursuit of truth of what the nature of reality is, then I'm pursuing the same thing as God. You know what I mean? So, I basically think it's unknowable, though. So, like, it's not really agnostic, because I don't think it is knowable. Like, I'm not, like, open to knowing. There's no possibility of knowing from my perspective. So, it's not like I'm open to knowing. I don't think I could ever find out. Maybe, but I don't think so. So it's not really agnostic either. That's why I used to consider myself atheist. And I might still be something like an atheist. Okay, so let's see. What can I make? With 3 I can do 7 or 8. What is this? Okay, a horse thing. Kinara thing. No, I don't want to make another. Or 8? What is that? Okay. I don't really care about that thing that much. Then we have 4 with 7. Kawancha, some kind of skeleton man. Okay. I don't know if that's worthwhile. Make Let's see. 5 with 7 and 8. Would an all-powerful God be able to protect his word? I generally believe only what Jesus said. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but like, but we know there are times that it was changed. That's the thing, right? So it's like there were points in history. Like, I understand what you're saying, but there are points in history where the word was different. Like, okay, so like, was it Constantine? I think I talked about this before, but I think it was Constantine. Where, or Charlemagne. It was Charlemagne. It was Charlemagne, not Constantine. Where the Bibles had different words in them in different regions. Like, because what happened was they used to be on sheepskin, right? So the priest would copy them from one Bible to the next Bible on sheepskin. And there would be scribes that would do this, right? The problem is, over time, they drifted and changed because they would make little edits. They would miss things. They would purposely change things. And so Charlemagne tried to like get a bunch of the different Bibles together to see like where the changes were and try to fix it. But the fact that that even happened means like the word is not totally like God's Bible is not protected in a way where it can't be edited, because there was a point in time where it was edited for different people. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. You're saying like, well, couldn't they like just edit it back to whatever workings? Yeah, but the fact that there was even a point in time where it said something wrong and the people were taking it as the word of God means, how do we know it's not now wrong? And like, not in a state, even if he in the future will fix it, how do we know at this point in time it's not fucked up? If there is any state in time where it's fucked up. Kind of thing. We can just read the Aramaic though. Right, but even that's already, from copies of copies from copies of copies. Like, it's still not the original, right? We had to find some of those, and we found some of those recently, right? And like, I forget what year it was, but we found like a bunch of like old, I remember there was some big discovery where I found a bunch of the old stuff. But, even that is copies of copies. Like, we don't have the first edition of anything. So, and the first edition was probably spoken, too. Like, most of the stories come from the Dead Sea Scrolls. Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Even writing them down, they probably weren't written by the people that originally told the story. Like, from what we've learned about folklore and like myth and stuff like that, I don't think the original like written down version was even the original version of the story, right? Like, it was a spoken story. A lot of them were, or based on one. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know how it could be infallible as a book. And words do not describe reality on a one-to-one nature either. Like, words are more limited than reality, right? It's an abstraction to understand things, but you flatten the thing a little bit, right? Which is why people have misunderstandings over words and arguments and things. If words were perfect, that wouldn't happen, but they're not. They're nowhere near perfect. So I don't know. Gop, this guy's name. The Dead Sea Scrolls are original, right? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were in their own hand. Well, maybe. There's no way to know they were in their own hand. And there's also no way to know, like, and also the stories are hundreds of years apart, like written hundreds of years apart, right? Like, that part's weird too. When I know about like what happened with what was it? Like in Japanese history, okay? Like with the Sengoku period. And this is more recent. You have everything written about the Sengoku period and samurais 100 years after the stuff, right? And there's a lot of drift of what actually happened because of that. And like a lot of stuff we're not really sure on because of that. And then also it happened in classical. We look at the Greeks too. When they started, the first historians were writing stuff down, there was a lot of ridiculous shit in there too. The fact that it's written down doesn't make it into ironclad anything. It's still based on fallible human storytelling. So like I understand the belief is that it's written in a way that's divine, but that's a ridiculous claim. You'd have to show me how that could even happen for me to believe that. Like, you're asking me to believe that it's different than the nature of everything else on Earth, you know? And outside of what I know to be how stories work and all the human history that shows how they work, I have to deny all of that to accept that the Bible could somehow be perfect or close to perfect, because it's just not how stories work. Like even the people that were observing Jesus, like in the original stories, there's none of that. The oldest stories, you don't have all the miracles and stuff. Those are in the later stories, right? Written by people like 100 years later. Which seems like how myth normally works and gets exaggerated as time goes on. Right? Like it maps to normal storytelling mechanics that you can see anywhere. In folklore anywhere. In myth anywhere. But we're saying that that's not what's happening there. Well then I need something to substantiate that. I need some kind of thing I can, besides just faith, you know? Something that would explain that to me. And would explain why it works differently for the Bible than every other book ever written. Now the Bible is a landmark book, right? Like it's the most public, it was the reason the printing press, like the first thing off the printing press. So I'm not saying it's not a special book. It's not a landmark book in a million ways, but it's still like supernatural things I'm expected to expect that it could be perfect. And again, against everything we know everywhere else in the world about how stories work, in this one instance, everything works differently. And I don't know how I'm supposed to accept that or buy that. We could boil anything down like that though, Face. What even is reality? Well, I don't think I am boiling it down though. I appreciate what you're saying, Parm, but I don't think I am boiling things down like simply or anything. I'm just saying like, I'm not saying the Bible is worthless. I'm not saying there's no value in it. I'm not saying there isn't metaphorical truths in it. I am actually saying that there would be, because those are stories that lasted through the test of time, right? And they were passed down, they were spoken, they were written down. I'm not saying they're worthless, and I'm not saying they have no truth in them. I think they do have metaphorical truth in them. I do. But like many stories do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to dismiss it. I'm not dismissing the Bible. I'm not saying the Bible is worthless or stupid or anything, or that this hurts its value. I'm just saying, like the Sphinx, I'm just saying that I can't see how I can't believe that it's like perfect or supernaturally divine in its nature, is what I'm saying, when a lot of the features of how it seems to have been put together and seem to be very man-like, not godlike. Like human, very human is what I'm saying. Does that make sense? I'm not saying that the Bible is something you should dismiss or even not find value in. I'm just saying, how can we be sure that, how can we even assume that it's anything close to a pure God's message, is what I'm saying. Does that make sense? Like, how would we even establish that? And why would we believe that? But yeah, I'm not dismissing it though. I'm not saying that there's no value to the stories. I think there are value to the stories. I think there are. And I like Jesus as a character. I think there's a lot of value to Jesus and looking up to Jesus and that kind of person, that kind of model. Very much so. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are all I really believe, since it's backed up by people groups that would have to horse in the race. Sure. Sure, I understand what you're saying. But there were also books that aren't part of it anymore. Like, what was it? Like the Book of Enoch or something that could have been part of it? If people ruled differently. If people thought differently. Like, I don't know. That was crazy, from what little I've seen of it. I never read it though. But there are apocryphal books and things too that could have been part of it. Could have been part of the Bible. And there's tons we don't even know about, right? Because like even our records of what was even talked about. Kentaros, that's a centaur, are limited. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is it's just hard for me to believe that it's the word of God in any real way, even if there is a God. But do I think there's value, like the conception of Jesus? Yeah, very much so. Would following Jesus be a bad idea? I don't really think so. I think a lot of the stuff he says is pretty good. Right? I like the stuff from Luke a lot. I like Luke a lot. Parn, I'm with you on that. I like Luke a lot. There's a lot of good stuff in there. But I don't really consider it like from God or anything like that. I just look at it at its worth and say there's lots of good, messages in here. There's a lot of objectively there's value in Luke from my estimation. We talked for this thing? It says God will protect his word and the truth will always been known, so wouldn't us finding the books be that? Well, like I'm saying, if God protects his word, then I don't see why in different points in time it would have been different. And the Bible has been different at different points in time. That's what I'm putting forth on that point. Because his word would always be the same then. Like, why would it change? Why would his word change at different points in time? Why would it be different in some points than other points? But I mean, and also, of course, it says God will protect his word, right? Like, of course it says that. Like, the Quran says that it's perfect as a book. Well, that doesn't mean that's true, right? In fact, that's a wild claim. We can go, hey, that's wrong, fix it. Is him keeping it safe. Yeah, but that's my problem with that idea, because the fact that it can be altered in the first place is sus. The fact that some people that there was periods of time where people saw the altered version, then how do we know we're not in that kind of period of time where it needs to be fixed, is what I'm saying. let's say that's true, right? Let's say it does get fixed back to what it's supposed to be. How do we know right now we're not in a period of time where it's messed up? Like maybe in 1,000 years, at whatever gap, sometime in the future, they find some other discovery and they're like, wait a second, we messed up all this. It actually should look like this. You find some old ancient new discovery that somehow is preserved, right? And we go, oh wait, well, we were wrong about all this part here. The fact that that could happen, and it could happen, like that makes me question the whole legitimacy of the whole thing then. Because how do we know we're in the time where the Bible is right if it could be changed in the future? We can go read the Aramaic, what it was written in. Yeah, but those aren't the first editions of those books. Those aren't the first writings of them. Like, saying it in the Aramaic doesn't make it the original ones, man. They're the version we found, the oldest versions we found of them, right? That doesn't mean they're the oldest versions of them ever written. And there's almost no way to establish that either. And again, it requires a leap to assume that with the ones we have aren't messed with. Like, it's just a leap of faith. Like, it's not, there's nothing too hard that I can grab onto to agree with you on it, you know? That's what I'm saying. And I could be wrong too. I understand that too. But to believe like in it, like you're saying, you're putting it forth, requires a leap of faith that I don't know where you get the faith from. Let's put our weapons away. I'm naive. Let's smile at him. I want to puke. There'll be nothing to convince you. There's the OG ones then. They're the OG ones then. Well, you could, I mean, there's nothing to say that, like, well, like there isn't evidence that they are. Yeah. There isn't evidence that they are. And in fact, this is the other part that I was saying before. The way stories evolve and the way they change over time, like the later books having different versions of like parts of the Bible, like the what do they call it? The part about him, the miracles when he was a baby, that comes after, right? People talk about that later, not in the earliest books. What do they call those? The something stories? The ones where he's about the infant stories? Why wasn't that in the original books? I don't know, man. Like, that sounds like how story normally works and works everywhere else in the world throughout like any other time we look at it, where story changes over time, and the people later on, it gets more mystical, it gets more divine, because it's further away from the truth. It is further away from when it happened. Like, that's how stories work everywhere else, but somehow, for the Bible ones, it's just true, is what's happening, is just truth. And I don't see why. I don't see how I would accept that. When we see it everywhere else, like I was saying, in Japan, in classical like mythology, we see it in folklore, in all kinds of folklore. We see the way stories evolve like that, and they change over time. I just don't see why all of how mankind works would stop just for the Bible to be made the way the Bible is. What I meant is there can be no evidence any books are real, even the ones you're talking about. Oh, you're saying that it's like, how would you ever prove they're the original ones? Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm not asking proof they're the original ones. I'm saying that I don't see the fact that the stories are different, but is enough for me to be like, huh? Like I said, what is it called? Is it the infant stories or something? Hold on. The ones about him being born and stuff, and like it being divine. Nativity stories, infancy narratives. Yeah. Like seeing the star and seeing the thing in the sky and the three wise men and all that. Why wasn't all that stuff, like why didn't everybody already know that stuff? I don't know, there's too many things about it that are like it's clearly changing over time. I don't know, man. I'm putting my weapon away. Oh, we already tried that. 691? Sure. You'll forgive me this time. Oh, we didn't get him though. Fair? Sure. And then again, I want to make it clear, I'm not saying there's no value to the Bible or Jesus or believing in Jesus. I appreciate it metaphorically. I think there's a lot of value to it. And my belief is kind of like, the eye trigger turned off. My belief is kind of like this. I think story is one of the most powerful things we have as humans, and we should be telling these stories to each other. That's how we like experience things without really experiencing it. And I think the Bible, the stories specifically around Jesus, are a good canonical set of stories to teach people. I do agree with that. I do think so. We might not even have a better set like that as one set. But that's how I see them. I see them as metaphorical truths that are passed down from our ancestors, like knowledge, wisdom beyond something like science, like another form of wisdom. I'll be right back. I gotta fix the eye trigger. That's how I see it. They're valuable stories, very valuable. I don't dismiss things because they're stories. In fact, that's why, like a story that survives means there is value to it, almost certainly, because otherwise it wouldn't survive. Okay, head tracking working? Yeah, nice. I serve Lord Baal. My name is Mammon. One second, I gotta look up a word there. The visitor thing. I agree? Nice. Yeah, you get what I'm talking about then. And I appreciate where you're coming from. Okay. Yeah. What's this word here? Yoga? Ah, newcomer, novice, and neophyte. Neophyte's probably it. I believe because of things I've been through and seen. Well, see that, like I was saying, the reason I don't believe is because I would need something like that for me too. That's like, yeah, that makes sense then. If I had something like that, maybe I would too. You know, I don't know. But I've never really had something push me in that direction. Thank you, Yoko. So neophyte is probably what we're working with here. I'm not gonna forgive some neophyte to Pazuzu. If you want to go through here, you need to bring me his head. Oh, we need to kill him, huh? Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, well, if I give you this, then you can break that barrier that blocks the way down under Shinjuku. Oh, nice. Bow's Claw. There you go. Counting on you. Okay, that's what we needed. Because we couldn't get through the barrier before. Now we can. I understand that's why you won't see me argue with anyone over it, sure. I understand where you're coming from too. If I had, like, if I had experiences like that, I might totally agree with you. Let's try to run away. Nice. And I don't even, like, I don't think that's outside of the realm of, possibility either. And also, I think my belief structure is fine enough, I think. Like, because I was saying, I believe in always pursuing the truth, trying to figure out what reality is. And if that's the case, then if you're right, or anybody's right to believe something like that, eventually, I'll come to the same conclusion, right? Can't go through here. Oh, it's gotta be the subway one that I can go through, I guess. Not these ones. Right, like eventually I'll find out the truth. So if I'm wrong, then eventually I'll find that out. I'm open to that. Okay, let's save. We gotta go back in the subway? Are you kidding me? Okay. You're very smart face. I'm sure you'll see what's out there for you. There, you're not blind. Sure. But I mean, it might not even come up in my life for all I know. You know. If there is anything guiding me, then it'll lead me to whatever is like most important for me, right? So who knows what that'll be? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. All I know is, like, I want to live up to my potential, and I want to do the best, you know, the most I can do, and I'm working towards that. That's all I know. That's why I do the stream. That's why, I don't know, that's why I talk about stuff like this on the stream, right? Because, like, it's worthwhile to challenge myself on these things. That's why I do a lot of things. Okay, so now we're back in the subway. I think it just means go this way. But I'm gonna go a little further back first. I just hope you're not one of those God give me a sign and get one and explain away types. Sure. Well, no, I don't. I mean, I'm open to observing before explaining, if you know what I mean. Like, never been through there. I'll observe first before I come with any kind of conclusion. I try not to reason that way at all. Like I'm fine with unknowns. I'm fine leaving questions open, which I think is a lot of the problem with people like that you're describing, is that they want an answer. I don't need an answer. I'm fine with not knowing the answer. She was telling us about the upside down cross. Because how I think of it is like this. Once you're sure of something, then that detail like disconnects from reality, kinda. Like, because you no longer can be shown what that means or what that is, because you think you know already. And do you know this song? It's popular in Shibuya. Let's go. What, a zombie? He's singing a song at me? Oh, okay, this is what I was looking for, this Tiamat thing. So I try not to be sure of anything. I just try to be less wrong as time goes by, you know? So, since I'm never sure of anything, I'm a fool, always. Then I think whatever is true will make it, like, I'll figure it out as I go, because I don't have that preconception locking me into any one view or one thing. Does lightning work on this guy? Let's see. Ay, ay, ay. They can still kill us like that? Uh-oh. Oh, we're barely damaging this guy. Ay, 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 we're barely damaging him. Okay. The Geo is working, though. Geo is working. The one guy just died. Naga just died. Oh. I don't think we get out of this in one piece. Fire breath? We're dying. Maybe I should just undo fighting this guy. Either I saw what I saw or I have temporary schizophrenia. I believe you saw what you saw. Or, I mean, but here's my thing on that though. I need to rewind. We can't beat this guy. I don't believe we know what we see necessarily either though. Our brain's really good at like convincing us something is something. Now I'm not saying that you're wrong or you didn't see it. I'm just saying. We're very good at you know, like our brain works in a way where, well, here's the example. When I used to do a lot of drugs when I was like a teenager, there was a time I was awake for a very long time, right? And in that time I saw all kinds of things like that weren't really there and stuff like that. And and you know how you have those illusions, those I guess it's not, I don't know if it's an illusion for a sound, but you have like those auditorial things where you think you hear someone because it sounds similar. Your brain, like our brains kind of like fill in the gaps a lot of times, and it can make it like see things that aren't really there. It can do a lot of stuff. I'm not saying it's what happened to you. I'm just saying, even if we really see something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's there. Our senses can lie to us, is all I'm saying. Okay, so I'm not ready to fight that thing still. I just wanted to check that. Our senses can lie to us. And in a way that's like impossible to see through. I've definitely seen things that weren't there, is all I'm saying. There's a thing on the wall. It's the arena. And you don't have to be crazy to see them. Like I said, I was just up a long time. I was up for like a week in this story. What's up, Jug? Hey, Lurk, also, you're still there. No, bro. Is this the way I want to go, I think? Like I saw, like, I remember specifically a thing I saw. I was looking in the window, and I remember seeing, like, my window and seeing, like, gargoyles in it. There we go. Bow's claw. It's sucked into the barrier, absorbed in the barrier, and disappears. Do we lose the claw? Okay. Or in the building, I think. The underground pathway continues. Go. Is that where we came from? Yeah, okay. Oh. You want to go forward? I do. Okay, so this is where we're trying to get, I think, maybe. Up. Sure. So we're allowed in now? Huh. Okay, so this is where, if there is a boss, I think I'll be in here somewhere. Probably Pazuzu, I guess. But I was trying to go... Let me check the book I was looking at. I was trying to go to Adon's tower, but I ended up here instead. I don't know where this place is. Let me check the wiki too. See if what it says. One of the things, I was at a camp, not a Christian one. They asked all the kids to write down things they regret and burn it in a bonfire. After that, every kid in unison started to cry. Huh. What do you think that was about? If you ask for help and code mysteriously appears in front of you, it's probably for you, so try it out. If you ask for help and code mysteriously appears in front of you, it's probably for you, so try it out. What's that from? With a quoting. Okay, it doesn't mention this part, I don't think. Okay, so it goes, under Ginza, which we've been. It says Ueno, which we've been. Deva Church, which Deva thing, which we've been. Okay, then it says, oh, it does mention this place. Hold on. Adon's Tower. It says to go to the northwest. There's a giant desert. There's a Buddha statue in the desert. And then there's a statue. Oh, there's a message from Osmodai about meeting Izanami and Izanagi and Izanami. I saw that though. Okay. Okay. So there is a place? I don't need to be here yet? Hold on. Let's tell if we're out of here then. There is a place I can go before here. According to the wiki thing too. Where am I now? Okay, it says go Shinjuku to the what now? How come I'm not seeing it? To the northwest. How the hell do you get there? Northwest. There? That's northeast. I swear I explored everywhere we could over here. Okay. Northwest? I swear we did. We looked. It's from IOC. Okay. I'll get you in a sec. I have the text file downstairs. Okay. Like a full sobs and I feel a bubble around his pulsate and be right back. Sure, fine. Sure, I mean, I believe in experiences like that happening. Sure. I just don't know what that would mean, you know? Especially since, like, it's gonna make everyone... Well, I'll wait till you come back. Okay. So see, this is Shinjuku, right? Right. And it says... northwest from Shinjuku. How do I go northwest? There's a giant crack in the earth here. I made it up to that door, but that's not what it's talking about, apparently. I thought the door was what it was talking about, but no. It's not. But the door was it. It says like a desert. It mentions a desert. I need to heal, I think. These dogs are tough, but they gotta be evil or something, because it doesn't seem like we can get them. It's a baby girl. BB girl. Huh. So is there a path this way? Oh, it does keep going. Okay. Found it. This is it. Okay. Found it, guys. Found the place. This is where it tells me to go. Oh yeah, the poison, that's it. Okay. That's the thing it was talking about. Fidii. Do I have one of these already? I have something like it. No, it won't talk to me. Try again. Won't talk to me. Let's fight them then. Gun? They're a bird. Shoot them. I think guns usually work on birds in these things, right? Call another one. If only YouTube's kept the formatting, if only. Try sword. I've been thinking about setting up an IRC server, Geo. Well, putting it on one of the things Koji has set up. So we can have a shared, like, alternative to Discord. We could share with Leafy, of course, and anybody else on the LSN that wants to use it. But I think it'd be nice to have, like, some chat we can check and, like, I don't know, like, the thing about Discords is they're cool, but they're centralized to, like, one person's community, right? Like, it'd be nice to have something in between that, where you can group up with people, like we group up with people on the LSN kind of thing, I'm thinking, and talk about stuff, like, we talk about the RP, we talk about all that kind of stuff without having to be on my Discord or go to their Discord. Like, there's a whole awkwardness to that IRC would kind of solve. You can hear Izanami's voice. Ass, listen. You've been trapped by Asmodai. Asmodai's not here. Go back home to Tokyo. I'm waiting in the tower. You've been tricked? Why is Asmodai tricking us? How's Asmodai? Who even is Asmodai? Igly. If you ask for ideas, sure. From Auk on Freenode. Huh. Also got Eden because of the address. Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. So the idea is if you stumble upon a possible answer, you should try it instead of throwing it away. Sure. Even if it's ridiculous. There's a there's a, what's Shakespeare? Sherlock Holmes quote. Kind of like that. When you tried, the thing, when the, crap, I don't remember it at all, but it's something like, I keep thinking ridiculous, not the word though, but it's something like, no matter how ridiculous the answer is, if we tried everything else, then it could be it. Aye. Sure, I believe in that. I mean, I'm with you guys on that. This bird will never talk to us. So is that hair or fire on their head, do you think? What time are we at? Almost 9. I want to play a little longer though. I mean, I don't want to take a break yet. So this is the tower we were looking for. Finally found it. What is our goal here? I don't know. Be a demon or something, like always, I think. Maybe. Maybe we don't even beat a demon. I think Izanami's supposed to be here. That'd be nice. Maybe Izanami gives us her cloak. The guy I was talking to came and asked a legitimate question. Another guy posted a thing and the first guy kept going on. I ignored it. He ignored the answer. Sure. He just kept talking through it. That happens a lot, you see that. I mean, that happens all the time. People all the time miss, like somebody trying to help them. Ikushion sword. I think that's good. I think I really want that. People are way too often, I mean, we talk about this kind of thing. People are too obsessed with, like, I don't know, like thinking they already know things a lot of the time. Crystal sword. And then that leads them to, like, miss the answer. Happens all the time. Ikushion sword, 1 or 2. Nah. That's... Wait, what is this? Crystal sword, it says 1 to 2 attacks, right? This says all attacks. What does that mean, all attacks? What? Crystal sword. I'm definitely gonna try that. All attacks? What does that mean? What? It says, normally it says how many targets. It says all. Does that mean it hits everyone? I mean, it says complete. Does that mean it hits everyone? Huh. Crystal sword. Let's try it, I guess. All. Complete. Every. It's not every. I'm just saying every. I'm making a guess on that one. The word means all or complete. Hundreds of tiny sprites in my code eating my brain. God, get them out. I warned you about parasprites, bro. Whoa, what is this thing? Wybon. We met these in the other one. Yeah, attack, sword. Girl definitely use a sword. I want to see the attack. Naga, Gioma. I'm gonna have them do the Zio thing. Sama, Maho, Gioma, Hanmahan. I think those seem to work. Okay, girl, 16. She's hitting everyone, right? Okay, so that is what it means. It means one attack for every monster, is what all means. That's cool. That's a cool weapon. That's right, that's a cool weapon. Now, versus less monsters or bosses is not that cool, but versus things like this, that's cool. Cool. Very cool. Look at that. We stomped on him. Got 800 XP. Yeah, all attacks pretty nice. It depends on the enemies though how good it is. Kinda. Like if you attack a cluster, then it's great. If it's a boss, it's not that great, but whatever. Probably makes me think it for some reason. Sure. Sure. I can see that. Let me see that. Yeah. See. I feel like, I don't know, today we might crack 300. That'd be nice on the subs. I see, look at that. It's hitting all those. Ah, crap. Let's go back. We don't have res yet. It's kind of wild. The first one we had res at this point in time. In this one, we do not. Life ball, can I use on anybody? I'll use it on Atlas then. Hope so? Yeah, it'd be nice, right? It'd be very cool. Then we'll only be 200 away from monetized. I wish there was some way we could get like a... I don't know, bro. I wish I knew the right person to talk to or something to get like some kind of shout out from somebody. Like... I don't want to say it sucks because I don't want to be like bitching, but... It's kind of weird. It's a very awkward position to be like, we get the watch hours. We clearly like have enough people watching. We just need to get this one number to go up enough. If only there was some way to leap in line a little bit. Maybe I just got to do the right thing with the right people, do a collab or something, and I'd be there. But the problem with collab stuff is like nobody wants to do anything with you until that number is already bigger. Even if you're like, oh, I can read Japanese games for you, they won't even listen. They won't even read your message most of the time to even find that out. Because like they look at whatever account and they're like, oh, who is this person, and just ignore it. Like we live in a fucked up age kind of for that. I don't know, man. I don't know how you even get anybody's ear that's like bigger than you. Like even just to like say something like I'll translate a game and you can play it and we do a collab. Like they won't, nobody even checks anything. I guess it's kind of like what you're talking about earlier with the answer thing. I'm offering people something that is valuable, but they can't even see it because of their clout eyes. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine if I was a streamer of some size and some cool translator guy, you know, that can translate in real time before your eyes, would collab with me on some like game I never got to play, I would be over the moon. But I'm doing it, nobody even reads my fucking message. Because they're like, oh, you don't have numbers. To even check your message. 300 is what, halfway point? Well, we need 500. I wish I kept up with quotes though. Most of them would be from here by now. Oh, keeping quotes. We can make the bot do that. We make the bot like do quotes though. People do that. I used to do that on that old software I used to use, Palace Chat, where Skin Teen is from. Me and Skin Teen and everybody else on there. We used to keep quotes on there. Because like it was, you know, the text-based thing mostly. So we had quotes, funny quotes and things. So I understand. And you could set like a profile, like I don't remember what I used to type, like who or something, who is, and you would get their profile. And so people put funny quotes in there. People would put funny quotes describing like their friends or whatever thing. Some funny thing someone said once. Man, these freaking wyverns everywhere. We need to find a healing room. Where girl needs a level. You Skin Teen, the skinhead guy. Well, he wasn't my friend, so don't put him in that group. Like there was a point where I had my own server, Cracky and Friends. I didn't come up with a name. We had a server called Cracky and Friends. Skin Teen was a moderator there. Like we were pretty good friends. And there was a number of other people too that were part of that. But the skinhead guy was just a guy that went onto the same server we did. You know what I mean? Like there's a big difference in relation between those two. Like the guy's name is Cog in the Wheel was his account name. But yeah, we would just run into him sometimes in rooms. So how it would work was you go to a server and the server will be broken up by rooms and they all have different backgrounds. And you kind of Kuchinawa, I think that's good. There was navigation built in, so like a lot of places would make it like the first room you go into is the entrance, and then you'd click on the door, right? And that would take you to a different room, and you could do stuff like that. You could also open a user list and go to where people are. But it was also, you know, kind of like a lot of things were copied from that, like Club Penguin kind of stuff was all copied on those kind of places. Avatar Chat, I think was the original name of the software, maybe Palace Chat, Avatar Palace Chat, something like that. Korn had one with a K, Korn. That's where I met Skin Teen and some of my other friends, was Korn Corner. Well, they used to hang out on there. I think I met them after Corn Corner. Corn Corner was when I was young. Everybody hung out there. There was a South Park one too. It was when I was like a teenager. People hung out on Corn Corner. Supposedly, what's his name was on there before. What's his name? Not Jim Davis. That's the name that comes to mind. That's not his name, right? What's his name? The corn guy. Supposedly he was on there sometimes. I doubt that was true. People told me it was true though, but Corn Palace? It was called Corn Corner. Look at this. I'm in Japanese. With a K for both of them. Stupid. And like everybody had, since it was like rooms, everybody had little, you know, cartoon dudes. Little cartoon people they were. There's like Fred Davis was on stage. Well, I think it was more real than that. I think he might have really been used it sometimes. Originally, like, just to like, I don't know, promote it or whatever. I mean, really it was groundbreaking technology, which is funny to look back on and realize that's true. Because it was. Like at the time, nobody was, girl's dead, we gotta go back. At the time, no, that was like some of the earliest of that kind of thing. And technology did follow suit. Like, Second Life and shit is a copy of that kind of thing. It's like 3D models instead of little tiny avatars, though, you know? Like, let's just undo this whole project. It really is the same kind of thing, though. Anybody else heal? It lasted for a long time. People still use it. In fact, wasn't it not too long ago? Somebody... Crap, I forgot who it was. It was the other day. I'm sure they're all copied. Somebody the other day said, I know you from Palace. Somebody the other day did. I swear, you might not have been here, Gio. But it was like a week ago or something, somebody said that. That they know me from Palace. They said they saw my name. Well, that's wild. Yeah, it is wild. And they said I know you from Palace. Palace, yeah. You know, like, there's no way. I thought it was no way it was the same one. It is though. But yeah, it was the other day. I just remember. I forget who it was. If I see when I see him in chat again, I'll know who it was. But they were here like, yeah, last week. Last week they brought that up. Maybe that's why it's in my brain now. Well, one of the IRC quotes is why. But still, it might be why it's quick to call. It's wild a little bit. I didn't know like everybody on there though. Like if you went on there at all, you like for any significant amount of time, I might have ran into you, you know? Because like there's only a couple of servers. And okay, so what happened was like there used to be a bunch of servers. And then like it kind of started dying out, right? So people started going on only a couple of them. And there's less and less and less as time goes on. So near the end there was only a couple. Like when people were barely using it. Well, it was still, I don't know. I mean, I guess there was still a fair amount of people on those things. Like there were a couple hundred people on a lot of the servers. Now, no, not that many now, but the big ones would have a couple hundred people on them. And everybody be in different, like, 20-person-ish rooms. I think the limit used to be, like, 18 or 20 or something, and then the mods could make it more. They would come in and they could make, people would get them to come in their private rooms and make them more, like, up to 22, maybe. Damn, I close YouTube again, this time on PC. You out of control, bro. With bag of pizza? Nice, what kind of pizza? I was talking about Palace Chat porn. Palace Chat porn. Not porn. Oh, girl leveled up. I just realized that. Nice. Now she can heal everyone. Okay. Hon. Did heal them all the way, yeah. What about Diama? How much does that heal? It's still all of them. Okay, looking good. Pepperoni, nice. I love just pepperoni. Something double crack you is only one. You don't have to listen to multiples, bro. You don't have to do that. Alright, hold on. So how many floors is this thing? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Not that big. There's only one right way up, though. It's only 3rd floor, I see. Okay. Have garlic marinara dip. Sounds good. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I like using the dip for like, that's good for regular crust, right? I mean, I guess stuffed crust or whatever nonsense too, but it's pretty good for dipping the crust in it. Which is weird because I don't like too much sauce on the actual pizza. Like, I like sauce on it, but not too much. But I do like dipping the crust in sauce. I don't know why that is. Like, you'd think At a certain point, I'd be like, no, too much sauce. Ricci. Sword. But it's good. Good. Look at that, 142. Oh, there's 2 of these Richie guys. Richie. It's still so bizarre to me that X has talking now. Because a couple people do watch me on X, I've noticed. Sometimes I'll open Twitter. X. Should I really go out of my way to call it X? And it'll say like 7 people or something. Like, what the heck? Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Don't let people die again. Okay, let's heal them. Sometimes the people watching it. But like, it doesn't convert to anything else, right? Because they're watching on Twitter. And I couldn't even see the chat. Which now I guess I can. What? Guys, pretend you don't see this. How am I getting murdered like this? Is it gonna kill him again? No. Okay. I'm getting murdered here by this Richie guy. Could you imagine getting killed by Richie? It'd be embarrassing. Okay. So wait, this is... Wait, what? Oh, this is a dead end. These stairs don't go anywhere useful, I see. Oh, that's why there's so many stairs. Because it's one of those places where only some of the stairs go anywhere worthwhile. This one goes somewhere not worthwhile. See? Goes into a dead end. It's one of those stupid things. Okay, well, it's fine then, I guess. Yeah, according to the map, there's 3 stairs. Oh, one's in the middle. Ah, that middle room I didn't go into. Let me go there then. Cockatrice? Have we spawned one of these before? Oh, I guess we did there. Hold on. Can't see the backup. There you go. I know the law, you blokes. Trying to treat me like garbage. You know why I dropped out of last... What the hell? Where is this paragraph coming from, Bigger? I'll tell you why. Why am I reading this? I'll tell you why. Because I learned all the law in the world that fast. I didn't know them. See, here's the thing. I think Baker is PB Cheese. What do you guys think about that? So I think the daily goals change based on your level. You think so? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if we'll... I hope we get the 7-day things, because that would be nice. For the, That would be very nice, it would be very nice. Every single one of us that does it, I'll get something for. But I don't know how easy it's actually going to be. I think... I don't know, man. I don't really see anywhere on it how it works. All I do is I click the 7-day chest, and it's like... You need 7 of these whatever coins. And I can't see those coins anywhere though. So I don't understand it, bro. We gotta do those daily goals. I don't know if we do, man. Because I don't know what the hell those coins are. I understand what you're saying. But I'm not sure we don't just... Like, I don't see what gives us the coins. So I don't know. And they call it a 7-day loyalty chest. I feel like just logging in will get it. But maybe I'm wrong. But... I don't know. It seems sus that if you don't get it, I think. That'd be suspicious to me for just logging in. Because really they want you to... I know there's some other daily nonsense, but I don't know, man. I feel like it'll just be available to click something on the 7-day, like the 10-minute ones or something. I don't know. The normal game would be right. Those coins are in the daily goals. I don't know, man. I've never seen them. I looked everywhere in the daily thing. Where, under what? I didn't see any of those things. The specific currency for the 7-day thing. EP what? Oh, nice try, You don't even play dumb with me. Don't even. If you're not him, then you're making jokes about learning all the law. Come on. You're a silly individual. You're a silly individual. I am no cheese. 1 sec, sure. I don't know, man. I think you're him. I think you're PBGs. I do. Or British people are very similar. One or the other is true. Either British people are all alike, which could be the case. Treasure, nice. Body incense. We saw through you. Yeah, I think so. And the whole way you're like acting like you don't get what I'm talking about, the way you're doing it is very like, huh? What guy? What do you mean? Huh? Like it's very I don't think it's how somebody would actually be behaving. It's like you're trying to throw us off with it, like, is how it comes off, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure, though. Which, if you want to keep playing the game, okay. But, you don't have to, either. You can just admit it. I'm not gonna ban you. Okay. You can just admit it. I'm not gonna ban you. Oh, what is this? Ah, that's what it's supposed to. If it's not, then why are you weirdly aggressive and stuff? I don't know, man. And you got like emotional instability or something, and you should, if you're not PP Cheese, you have weird, like, emotional problems that you should probably deal with. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're not PP Cheese, then you're weirdly aggressive and off-putting. If you are, it makes sense, because he, you know, has a little bit of a fun grudge against me from his perspective or something. What cracky laws did PBGs break to get banned? Huh? And here I thought PBGs died of butthole cancer. If you're not him, do you get what I'm saying though? You're like aggressive and weird, man. Like, you know you are that, right, Baker? Like, come on. You're, is everyone in England just annoying? Or what? If you're not him, you need not, I wouldn't say a psychiatrist because, you know, I don't believe in that, but you need something, man. You need a friend or something, or in trouble with the law. PB Cheese was in trouble with the law like you're describing too. Have you ever thrown hot water as a form of self-defense, Baker? Have you ever thrown hot water as a form of self-defense? You hear a calm voice from somewhere. Ass, listen. You're finally here. But, you shouldn't be in the demon world yet. Go back home, go back to Tokyo, please. Oh, we're not supposed to be here yet. Okay. So wait, that's all we're supposed to do there? What, that was it? That was all we do? What was the point of that? Okay, well we can go back to Shinjuku now, I guess. The hell was the point of that? Oh, we're not killing these guys, they're killing us. He needs a padded cell and high voltage shocks, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He's, well, I would never say somebody should be, like, detained or anything, but he is an interesting individual. Let's say if we pretend like PB Cheese is great, then Baker will have to admit it, right? He'll be like, oh man, what? If we act like PB Cheese is really great, then we'll have to. Not that I remember, but if I had to, or self-defense, I believe it would be legal. Interesting. How, like, don't you get how ridiculous it is to even to say what's legal between different countries as if, like, we have the same laws? When we share the same ancestry of common law, sure, but, like, beyond that, you're being ridiculous, you know? And you have to know that. So why do you choose to be so stupid and ridiculous? I don't understand it. Is it just to be... Is it just your thing? Being obnoxious? Kyūyaku was interesting. He sometimes would speak reasonably, and other times he'd torment some guy using... Well, that's how he started. But I mean, honestly, he was still reasonable then, really. He was just like... morally somebody... It was a moral choice that many people disagreed with. I understood why he did it, though. Like, when I was younger... I'm not saying I would have picked on that guy. I wouldn't have. But I understood where he was coming from. Which is also why I thought he was younger. Like... Because when I was like a teenager, I would have understood that. Go back to... Shinjuku, I think. I learned all the laws. Also, Parn, you need to be teabagged. See, doesn't he talk like PBG's? I hear teabag's doing better. Doesn't he? He does, like, doesn't he sound just like him? I don't know, man. If Baker's not him, then English people are spookily similar, right? Maybe like they're cousins or something, or they don't even, like, maybe they're related. Yes, yeah. Like, if he's not him, then there's a weird amount of similarities. History doesn't repeat, it rhymes. They're rhyming. Oh, let's talk to this guy. Maybe we can get him. Alright, calm down, put our sword away. Ah, at least some of you have manners. Smile at him. Don't smile at me, I want to puke. See, that guy's like PBG's too. 691, sure. Nice, he'll fight with me. You got him. Okay. So where am I going? We gotta go to the subway. How do we get there? Which place has an open subway? Not this one. Did I save a second ago? I'm gonna go back and save real quick. The encounter rate is fucking insane in this game. Drop the receipts and stream stuff. Okay. The receipts for what? The quote stuff, or what are you talking about? Okay. I want to save as I'm doing it. Level 40 now? 41. Girl's level 40. That seems pretty high level, huh? We're halfway through the game. But I did level up a bit. I say receipts because it's proof, but only pseudo antagonistically. Proof of what, though? Proof of what, though? Check what you're talking about. The chest thing. Loyalty badge, that's the thing? Maybe it is. Rewards. What are you clicking, though? What? Rewards for what? I don't understand what I'm seeing. And the ones at the top you get anyway, though, is what I'm saying. You just click them. The ones at the top. Because I have one for every day. Like, hold on. I have to open the stupid game. But I have all those checked up to, like, I have 4 of them checked, which is why I'm saying I think you just gotta log in. I don't try to do the goals. And I have 4 of the top ones opened or checked or whatever. I'm checking right now. This should be. I'll show you. I'll take a screenshot. There's a daily thing. Boldly go. Is Boldly Go different? But I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those checked at the top. That's what I'm saying. Won't I just get one from that? From the top thing? On those? Doing a bunch of these stupid things. So the missions tab, there's a tab that says daily goals. Keep talking about cheese? I didn't even eat cheese. Stop it. Stop this stupid joke. You need to stop right now. Stop it forever. Stop it forever. I don't even know what you're talking about, Gio. Under daily. There's no under anything. Your daily goals, You're saying the thing at the top there? I don't see those when I click on loyalty. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see the loyalty badge at 170 points there, I guess. Well, I guess nobody's getting those because I'm not doing that shit there. The 7-day thing ain't happening if that's the case. Closing the game. If that's the case, I ain't getting that. I'm just gonna try to level up by the end. Because I am not doing that. Boldly Go is different? Well, I'm not doing that. What are we playing, Geo? The Star Trek game that I was sponsored by. The sponsor day went really well, and then the rest of the week has been kind of dead. I don't know why. Did me selling out make everybody not come by anymore? I don't know. Well, don't worry about the 7-day chest then. Just try and get as high level as possible, because that shit sucks. What else can we get that I make money? Your highest level is it. Then the alliance. I forgot to check what level our alliance was. I don't know if that's realistic either. But the levels will be nice. We can get any higher levels. I'm trying to get 16. And like I said, I'm going to spend a little more money at the end to get as high level as I can. Can you leave me? Sure. Oh, there you go. You gotta use that link. Ruffles. What's up, Doctor? There was a stream. There's the VOD of it too if you want to watch it. I'll link you that too. Carl was the salesperson, of course. I think it went pretty good. It was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun anyway. But I can still earn a little bit more money if you level up and stuff. Where is it? Here it is. This game is full of interesting and well-mapped dungeons. Yeah. Sure, Baker. That's interesting. Yeah. The dungeons are interesting. I agree. It can be a little confusing at times because of how much like the textures all look the same, right? But it's cool. Yeah. Let's go through here. We're going into Shinjuku basement now. I think everything we have to do otherwise. Now we're looking for our boy Pazuzu in here. Pazuzu tricked us, and he's the guy that when we beat the game said we were the savior of mankind, which we should have found a little suspicious to begin with, don't you think? The elevator won't move. That a god shows up in your video game and says you're the savior of mankind. B-May. Normally these guys had names that make sense. I don't know what that means. Let's shoot him with a gun. Have her attack him. Try a regular attack. Let's see. Girl do 6 damage to everyone. 9 with the crit. We should have found that a little sus. Said we're the savior, man. God damn. They're a little tough. There might be a healer here, though. So maybe it's okay that guy died. I don't know. Oh, acid asleep. Ever use a gun? What magic we got? Okay. Mahon. I level so slow. I pumped the alliance with my Latin. Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know. We planned ahead a little bit more or something. I would have advised everybody to buy like that whatever pack I bought, because I had so many stupid points. I leveled up to my level through Latinum and whatever. I was like a rich man, you know. And then I had speed ups too. Whatever pack I bought, whatever it was, gave me like the stuff to get to the level I got really quickly. Whatever stupid thing I bought is why I'm the level I am. And I was thinking of buying a similar thing. Something that's like a bunch of Latinum or whatever it is, the money. Because the money and then the speed ups. Because that's all that's important really for making progress, I think. Is Latinum and speed ups. Because then you can auto buy a bunch of stuff. And you can speed up timers. Did you use all your speed ups already? But yeah, I think whatever stupid thing I bought was the best thing to buy, because I got the highest level out of everyone, and really quickly too. And that's the only advantage I really got, was that. I mean, like, you know, like, I don't know. By the way I mean it when I said that using hot water as a self-defense is legal, that you know when I was answering your questions. Okay. I'm sure it depends if that would hold up. Like, self-defense laws are not universal in the world. That's why I understand you're saying you're honest, but do you understand why I'm saying you're ridiculous? The fact that you even speak on it shows an ignorance of things. Like, do you not get why I'm saying you're being ridiculous? Because you're being ridiculous, man. You're being a ridiculous person. We're gonna die? And people that have that level of arrogance in general, I find, are dumb. Okay. I don't know what you want, man. I'm just saying. In my life experience, that's what I've learned. People that are sure of things are usually... you don't know what you don't know, and the fact that you don't know what you don't know is a sign of stupidity. And it's a universal stupidity, you know? It's a universal stupidity. Now, I could be wrong, but, you know. But it's a universal sign of dumbness. Am I wrong? Crap, man, we're screwed. Arrogance, hubris is a sign of somebody that is not good at learning, if you ask me. I mean, you said you dropped out. Like, now, I don't really respect school, but I mean, I don't think that I don't have any evidence to suggest that I'm wrong on this. There's nothing counter to what I've said that you said. Right? Am I wrong? Man, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna die again. Boiling water, not hot water. Boiling water can cause third-degree burns. Oh, here we go again. Try to run? I made it with almost everything dead. We need to get out of here. This place is hard or something. The hell? We can't use magic or sleep. I learned everything they could teach me before they could even teach it and more. You're fucking around, I get it. And it's fine. But I don't, the fact that you're always fucking around means I can't, like I don't know if you're really dumb, but I know you're fucking around and making jokes. But I don't know you well enough to know where that line is between what's true and what's fucking around. Do you know what I mean, Baker? Like, I don't know you well enough. You could be just fucking around in a way where you're not dumb at all. Totally could be true. Yeah, very much could be true. But I don't know you well enough to know if that, to know. So you just come off like, I don't know, man. Like ridiculous. I don't know, you know? Well, because clearly you're fucking around when you say, I learned everything. You're clearly fucking around. Man, this place sucks. This place kicking my ass. I'm checking if there's a healer person here. I think there is. There's a, it looks like it might be a spot on the map. Let's see, where am I? Oh, they're asleep. Come on, wake up, guys. There, okay, girl woke up, heal. I'm looking for a healer place. Because if there's a healer here, we can stay. If there's not, then I'm gonna have to teleport outside. Okay, let's see. Where am I? What is this? Am I looking at the map? Okay. EV's elevator, right? This can't be right, though. Oh, I guess it is, or the map's just a little different. Okay. No, it can't be right, because... Okay, the map I'm looking at there can't be the right one. Ah, there it is. I see. There is a healer. It's not on this floor, though. It's on the basement floor. Which is where I came from? Yeah. Okay. We go back down. What way is it? There is a healer. It's not on this floor. It's on the first floor. It's on the basement floor. I learned everything. This guy. You see how you're being... I mean, you're being ridiculous. That's fine. Fuck around if you want. I just can't really... I mean, I don't know how I would know anything about you, though. Okay, so this... I want to go past the steps? Or something? Where am I now? Up, I'm next to it. I want to go past this. I don't think I can do anything here. The basement floor is confusing. There is a healer there, but I guess you don't come there the way I got here? What the fuck? I don't understand it, man. So you go up there. No, I do not understand this map. Let me show you. Let me show you. I don't see it. Huh. So we come up at the end here, I think, right? And then, or what? And then that goes where here? It supposedly goes to the corner, but that doesn't seem right. No, you enter from 4. 4 doesn't go anywhere though. Okay, so hold on. So you gotta go... How on earth do you get the part where the healing is? I don't understand. don't understand, bro. Is there another entrance? The healing spot is on the other side of the wall. You have to come out of the elevator. Oh, you have to come out of the elevator. Okay. The elevator doesn't work though. You can't use them until you beat them. Okay, so I do have to teleport out, I think. Because I'm fucked. Message retracted. Cheese. Cheese. Now you're just saying cheese? You are PB Cheese! This guy. You just giving up the shenanigans now? Uh-huh. PB Cheese, uh-huh. I think so, yeah. I mean, it seems right to me. Okay, I warped out. That place is hard, man. Crap. Place is really hard. Okay. I thought I was ready for that place, but I'm getting my ass kicked down there. Let's see if we can maybe do some fusion. Teleport. We gotta do something. We need more strong demons, I think. We've got Naga, we've got Atlas, that's it. That's all we really got. What's your fleet thing called? Carl's Crew? Yeah, Carl's Crew. I can invite you to give me your name too. I did make it public though, I think. It's supposed to be findable, but nobody could find it. Nobody could find it. I invited everybody manually, which I'm happy to do if you want. Just let me know. I don't know, I don't think anybody can find it. But if you can, I think it should be joinable. Okay, there we go, look at this. Okay. So this guy can combine with the third one. So the Centaur can combine with Forness. And make this Horseman. Horseman looks okay. Okay, what else? Centaur can combine with 7 and 9. Atlas. And make the girl. Oh, so he could have got that girl. He could have talked to her. Okay. And then what's the other one? 9? Yarrow. That's the horse again. Okay. Maybe we should make the horse, I guess. Arrow makes 7. Makes only 7. Atlas. Okay, makes this thing Gop. But I don't know how to get another Atlas is the problem with fusing Atlas. And this 3-way one is Naga, Alrane, and Irgor to get what? To get a Sphinx. That might be worth it though, right? The only one we really... Oh, we're not high enough level to do it yet. We're almost though. We're like 2 levels away. We could do that. The only thing, losing the Naga kind of sucks, but... But it is stronger than the Naga, no? 392 life. Mediyama, which heals everyone. Pen Patora, I don't know what that does. Patoradi, don't know what that does. But the heal everyone would be nice. So that's worth doing. That 3-way thing, I think. But we need like 2 levels for that, right? And we would lose again. Who's the Naga? The Naga, which has Gioma. Naga's definitely replaceable. Well, almost to 300. Yeah, almost. That is an important milestone. Any plan for the celebration stream? What do you mean that's an important milestone? According to who, sir? I thought about having a celebration. I don't know, man. We could definitely do like celebrate a bit more tomorrow if we get it by then. You know, tomorrow maybe if we get it by then. But we're gonna be playing Jinguji. The celebration will be that we're doing JB Garfield plays the first Jinguji Saburo. That's the celebration, which is exciting. It's exciting. Naga's a healer now. All Naga has is the one that would replace him would be the healer, Gioma, which is Geo is lightning. Ma means it hits everyone. Okay, but we would take Arwane, Irgor, and Naga. It's worth doing, but I need 2 more levels to do it. Okay, what else? Did I check this one? Mero. They make something with 3 and something with 5. Yes. Yeah, what is this? Stupid lightning. No. And then something with 5. It's the same thing. Same stupid thing. Okay. And then, do we check this 3? 3 has a bunch of things. I think we should probably make that horseman, because a number of things can make that. Probably should. It's a little stronger than a lot of stuff we have. It's not that much stronger, but it is a little strong. If you can't find it, Parn, you might have to join an alliance and quit it and change your name in your profile. Yeah, make sure you change your name to something I can invite. If you want in. What else could we check? This guy? Apsaris with 7. Atlas. The thing about Atlas is I can't get another one. So... But... which one can make the thing? I mean, Fairness with 7? Let's Atlas again. No, we're not doing that. Fairness with... with the Centaur? I can make the horse too. Kinara. It seems okay. It is Zanma, Hamaon, Diama. That's a heal. Dia, heal. Ma. Everyone. It's cool, but... Celebrate some AI generated teabaggery. No. No teabagging. So you changed your gimmick from PB cheese to teabagging, huh? Your gimmick is now teabagging? Okay. Alright. Alright. So wait, 7 and 10. 7? Okay, wait, this one, I mean. Iroh can combine with 7 and 10. 10 being... horse again. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad way to make it. I think we should get the 2 levels to get the Sphinx. But then still, man, like what else am I gonna get? Let me show you guys all of them real quick. It's almost break time, right? Oh, it's past to where I was taking the break. I'll take a break in a minute. We'll save after I figure out what I'm doing with the fusion thing. Yeah, that's what the plan is. Let me show you guys our monsters. We have Alrane, made from a mandrake root. Definitely replaceable now, huh? Yrgor, a night guy. We're gonna replace him to make the Sphinx. Falnaris, Forness, some kind of floating demon thing. Apsaris, this floating lady. She is Media. Oh wait, Ma isn't everyone. Me is. So, Ma just means a good heal, I think. Okay, she has Media and Raku. What is it? She has like it's like a physical buff. Raku Kaja. We have this snakehead thing as Mahajima. Bloody fucking names. Mahajioma and D. Which I think hits everyone. It's a stupid looking snake thing. It looks dumb. We got the Naga, of course. Naga's good. So we're gonna combine it with the other two. Atlas we got from the hallways. We unstoned him and he joined us. Hamahan, Tetaraja, both fine. Tetaraja I think blocks magic, suck things, energy drain. Mero, this stupid fish man. Zan Mahajio. He's definitely replaceable, right? We could definitely get rid of that stupid frogman. Iero, Airo is this thing. Ikaku, I don't know what that is, what that skill does. Enterafu, run away. One of its abilities is literally running away. And then the centaur here. Zanma. Centaur seems good. We just got him though. We just come talk to somebody and get him. Can we get rid of any of these weak guys to make something at least a little bit better? Like Mero? What can Mero combine with? 3 and 5. 3 is 4ness. I definitely would combine that. Oh, it's this ugly thing. Oh no, they're both this ugly thing, aren't they? And 5. They're both that stupid thing. They are. They have Makajama though. Different spell. That's lame. What else is crap? Yero? That's not crap. Orneus can make 7, 8, and 10. 8. Oh no, I was on. No. 7's Atlas. I always have. I definitely don't want to get rid of Atlas, much less for that. Okay, so that would be what? Ornis and the Centaur? That's not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe do that. And then what do I need for the thing? I need Alrane, Irgor, and the Naga. And then we need 2 levels. Okay. Support me on stream routes. Okay. Man, there's not much worthwhile here. And then, okay, what are this Kowa Torikue? That's the stupid skull thing, right? 7 and 8. 7's Atlas. No. And then 8 is Mellow. Definitely, whatever this is, I could do it. It's a stupid thing again. Okay, maybe we should get one of those though, because maybe they fuse with things, right? Apsaris 7 and Atlas makes Skeleton Man. What are the yellow fusions? Ones we already have. Okay, so I definitely want to get 2 levels and get the thing. I definitely want to do that. So, white means we don't have it. Yellow means we have it. Means it's one we already know. We already have. So what was the thing I wanted to do? Maybe Iero. That's the bird and 7. No, not Alice. I'm not doing that. Centaur and yellow make this thing. Okay. I think I'll do this because I can get another one of them. I can get both of them in the area we were at. Yeah. And then we'll get another centaur in the area. Where was it? I think it was just like to the north of Shinjuku, I think. And then we'll go there real quick and we'll get. I break the game. And we'll get that. Huh? There it goes. And we'll get that. And then... because the centaur is good. We'll get another one back. And we'll get the levels doing that. I think. I'm going to try to do that. And then... we'll make the other freak thing. And then we'll be a lot stronger already, I think. I'm Kinara, the illusion beast, the phantom beast. That's my plan now. Okay. So, summon. What happened to my Naga, by the way? I didn't. Oh, it's summoned right now. So Atlas and the Kinara. There we go. Yeah, it's not a baby. And then teleport back Shinjuku. And then we need to find another centaur. Find another centaur. I think they were up here, right? Like up this way. Hmm? What is this thing? A Kaiso. Oh, it's Destruction Monk. It's a Monk of Destruction. He's definitely evil. Oh, look, the Buddhist chant thing. Okay, this man's definitely evil. Shoot him with a laser. That's what he gets for being evil. Evil gets shot with laser beams. Okay, he's a madman. That's his class. Now, see, this game has madmen. Like, it has people that aren't monsters, that are just freaks, right? It has stuff like that. Now, we're just doing this real quick. We're gonna try to get 2 levels and get a centaur. Like, it should be over here, I think. Yeah, look at that. What do you want? Calm down, bro. Put our weapons away. Well, somebody knows some manner. Smile at him. This is the smile of the savior. You want? How about I can have 691 Maka? Fine, I'll fight with you then. There we go. Easy. It was easy. All right, then. Let's dismiss the Irigor thing and get the centaur. Now we're talking. Now I got I have a much stronger party now. And I just want that last thing. How do I do that? There we go. Oh, we get one of these again too. But did she even really make anything that was worthwhile? Life ball. These fucking things. This is how I level up when I'm leveling up like this. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. I let somebody die because I didn't see this. Let's go back to the start and try to convince this thing to join us instead of fighting it. Talk. Ah. There's no space. What? We're out of space? Oh, I guess we are, huh? Yes, we are. There we go. Just real quick, bro. We just need a level real quick. Just real quick. Oh, it's a centaur. It'd be nice if we had a healing spot. That would make this safer than what I'm doing. Make it safer. Level up. There we go. One more. Luck. We only need one more level now. Finish. Right? 42 was 43. What did the guide say about auto? So be careful. So be careful, bro. That sometimes it kills ya. Okay. Easy peasy. Oh, I thought I was in a fight for some reason. nice. See, if I can ensure I only get the right fights, that'd be nice, right? Like, if I can ensure I don't end up fighting something that could kill me, that would be ideal. Oh no, these things kill me. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I told you. I told you when I saw it. So what should we do? Run away from them? If it's something too hard like that? That's probably the right move, right? To make this quicker. If it's too hard... There's only 2 of them. I didn't even do it. Yeah. Ah, level up for girl. Nice. Now we just need 1 level up for us. And make sure no one dies. I gotta heal them. I'll use the better heal. Use the best heal. There you go. Use best heal. I don't think I need it. I can use this one. Okay, and then to make this quicker, right? When I see something I can't fight, we should run away. So we don't waste our time. Right? Okay, I need to heal girl again real quick. Just doing this real quick, guys, then we're gonna take a break. I just want to get the demon first before I take the break. There we go. Oops, I'm going too far. Depends how well running away works. So if we're higher level than them, it should work pretty reliable. We're high enough level that I can run away, I'm pretty sure. Without a problem, I think. Not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure. I think we'll be fine if we do it. I think. Just 1 more level, man. Yeah. The worst part is having to stop and heal. If I never had to heal, that would be ideal. There you go. Okay. That's 500 XP. Oh no, we might die in this. We didn't. We didn't. We survived that. I thought we might die during that fight. I thought... I was like, bro, this might be a game over right here. But there was like 5 of those horse guys. The stone guys. Those guys kick our ass sometimes. Okay, centaur. There we go. This is going pretty well, man. We got the centaur back. I think it's better sideways. We got everything we need. We're gonna have some space too after we get this other demon. But it'll take 3, so we'll have 2 spaces. We'll lose the Naga, which I'm not really happy about, but we're getting something better. It's worth it. Oh, that was easy. The music. It's a remix. A remix. It's a remix. Okay, heal that guy. It's supposed to sound like this. Beep and bops. Okay, okay, and then this heal. Alright. Come on, the level's gotta be quick now, right? We gotta be close to it now. Maybe not, but I feel like it's gotta be. Because some of these things are... Bro, the counter rate... Oh, I didn't even get in a fight with it. The encounter rate is crazy though, right? Like... This game is... It's like, this game is up there with the one Levy's playing, maybe higher. And that one's like the highest PS2 one. Digital Devil Saga, that's like the highest 2 encounter rate. PS2 one. But, this is insane. The encounter rate of this is fucking insane. It's too much. I think, maybe because it's post-apocalyptic, they were like, ah, there we go! That's it! Okay, luck. Yeah, I did it. Okay, let's go back. I think... See, like, come on. I think they were thinking maybe the post-apocalypticness of it. Oh, we could... We have 10 points? No, we don't. It's overwhelming is the idea, maybe. But it's too much, a little bit. We did it, guys. We can be done now. We're just gonna teleport back. We're gonna make the fusion. This one. Isn't it common to the series? They're somewhat high, but this is higher than normal. This is exceptionally high, in my opinion. Okay, there we go. Wait, there's a third one? What the fuck? Yeti slime. No. No, I do not want that. The hell? Yeti slime. So wait, I'm confused here. How the order works. Here's the Sphinx. How does it matter? Okay, Alwane, Irigor, Naga. There we go. Alright, now we're talking. Mediyama, Penpatora, Petoradi, all really good stuff. Let's do it. Nocturne is supposedly high. Yeah, Nocturne is, yeah. Nocturne is, yeah. But I think Digital Devil Saga is higher, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the highest PS2 one. Alright, nice. So we got this done. We could try the arena real quick, but... Could just take the break too, but... We try the arena real quick, see if this thing could win 5 matches in the arena. Sphinx. Pretty nice, man. It's a nice monster to have. I think we'll be fine in the dungeon now, too. We have much stronger guys. And we have 2 spots, too. So, all around nice stuff. All around good stuff. Let's get out of here. All around good stuff. Summon the Sphinx now. I still kind of wish I had the Naga, but whatever. Whatever, man. Alright, let's teleport back. Save. Shinjuku. Previous chat was saying that? Was saying which thing? Some of the Digital Devil Saga people, I don't know, bro. They say some wild things. Like, people always said her stat build that I got from the Japanese guidebook was a bad idea. But I don't think they even get why the build is what it is. I don't know how most people know what they're talking about, Gio. Because they would say all kinds of shit about the stat build. But the reasoning in the guidebook holds pretty solid for me. And none of them really explained what their reasoning was on why they thought different stats are important. I feel a lot of them goes off feelings. Because the reason in the guidebook says to get 70 speed is because the speed is the stat that determines in random encounters if you go first. And everything else can be buffed with buffs and debuffs. So like all the stats that are important in combat can be buffed and debuffed anyway, and you're doing that anyway. So speed, you get to 70, so you always do the first encounter, and then you can win the fight. You know, the random encounter is easier, and then that gets you more money because there's a multiplier on random encounters. I mean, on the quicker you end it, the more money you get. It multiplies it. About Nocturne? What did they say about Nocturne? I don't know what you're saying. That it's a high encounter rate or what? I understand it's a high encounter rate, but I'm saying the highest one on the PS2 is Digital Devil Saga, I'm pretty sure. I played Nocturne. I don't know. But that's the one most of them probably have played too, because that's a lot of people's favorites. It wasn't for me. For me, it's kind of, I don't know, man. It does not have anywhere near as much personality as the other games, in my opinion. But I know people like Nocturne, so I might be the lone person thinking this in the world, but I don't know. Nocturne is kind of bleh to me. It's fine. It's fine. I just don't see anything special about it. Really. Alright, anyways. Let me see, stay here too. Yeah, high rate? Yeah, I don't know. I guess. But like I said, I don't know how much I really, like I was saying, the stat thing. Everybody, like 5 people would come in all the time and say different things about her build and like what stats she should be putting it in, which gives me the impression nobody knows anything. Because they would just say like, no, don't do that stat, do this one. And there were like multiple people would come in and they would all seem like they knew what they were talking about it, right? But they would all say totally different advice. So I don't know what to make of that. And they all just, and they none of them got why the guidebook did what it said either. So I don't know, bro. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know how well people actually know these games that play them. You know what I mean? Like how much is, like, it feels like some of it's still like that old kind of knowledge, that old kind of like feeling knowledge. Like I don't know, bro. I do think people were talking about people figured out some calculation in one of the games or something. But I don't know. I don't know how much is real and how much is just people feeling things when it comes to those games. But anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'll be back soon. Be back with part 2. And I'm gonna play a bit more of this. I want to get a bit farther. I want to beat Pazuzu today. So we'll try to do that today. We'll go back into the tower in a little bit. And should be cool. Alright, see you guys soon.
It's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder, and finally it's going to be so weird that people are going to have to talk about how weird it is. And at that point, novelty theory can come out of the woods, because eventually people are going to say, what the hell is going on? It's just too nuts. It's not enough to say it's nuts. You have to explain why it's so nuts. So between now and 2012, the next 14 years, I look for the invention of artificial life, the cloning of human beings, possible contact with extraterrestrials, possible human immortality, and at the same time, appalling acts of brutality, genocide, race baiting, homophobia, famines, starvation, because these systems which are in place to keep the world sane are utterly inadequate to the forces that have been unleashed. Weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. It's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. What the hell is going on? Weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. And finally, it's going to be so weird that people are going to have to talk about how weird it is. The collapse of the socialist world, the rise of the internet, these are changes so immense, nobody could imagine them ever happening. And now that they have happened, nobody even bothers to mention what a big deal it is. The fact that there is no such thing as the Soviet Union, people never talk about it anymore. But when I was a kid, the notion that that would ever change was beyond conceiving. The good news is that as primates, we're incredibly adaptable to change. Put us in a desert, we survive. Put us in the jungle, we survive. Under Hitler, we survive. Under Nixon, we survive. We can put up with about anything, and it's a good thing because we're going to be tested to the limit. It's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. It's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. What the hell is going on? Weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. And finally, it's going to be so weird that people are going to have to talk about how weird it is. 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 And this is why the right wing is so alarmed, because what they see going on is the breakdown of all tradition, all order, all sanctioned norms of evil. The mushroom said to me once, it said, "This is what it's like when a species prepares to depart for the stars. This is what it's like when a species prepares to depart for the stars. You don't depart for the stars under calm and orderly conditions. It's a fire in a madhouse." And that's what we have, the fire in the madhouse at the end of time. This is what it's like when a species prepares to move on to the next dimension. To the next dimension.